Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your game master for tonight. We've got Tomb of Horrors, episode 2. Too Furious? Is that what we'll call this episode?
Absolutely.
Too Furious. So, welcome.
Terrible.
Too terrible. Ooh. For you all, maybe. Because it's about to get real.
Tomb Fast, Tomb Furious.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. It goes really good with the movie title, which is 2 in it. So good. What an intro, everybody. How we doing?
Bad.
Fantastic.
Looking forward to exploring whatever this darkness is that I've jumped into.
We got a lot of darkness, that's for sure. Happy 4th of July, everyone. It's a day late, but it still applies.
Revenge of the 5th? No, that's a different thing.
Different holiday, CJ.
Different holiday.
We had a great holiday, though. The 4th of July is always fun. We actually hosted. We had large both sides, people from both sides, big family gathering. And you know what we had? And I thought all these years of existing in America, living in the US, never thought to do this.
Dogs.
Guess what we ate?
Hot dogs. Crazy.
Turkey.
I know. Hamburgers. Hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill. It's like crazy.
French fries?
We did have hamburgers, hot dogs, no turkey, no French fries, but we did have London broil. And I thought that was just so fitting for Independence Day, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
So my question to all of you, and of course we have our lovely
American
panel here.
broil would have been better.
No, we won. We broiled them. All right.
Oh.
So my question to all of you, and we have our lovely panel back again, CJ, Nate, Chris, and Estelle. What's your go-to cookout barbecue food? What is it? What's the thing that you go to when you're at a party? A barbecue, summertime? What is it?
So is this what we get at someone else's barbecue, or what we would bring?
It's
or
what you would
have at a
love to
barbecue that
eat,
we
whether
host
you
ourselves?
bring it or somebody provides it. What's your favorite thing to eat at a barbecue?
Okay, I'm going to have to look this up because I'm going to make sure I get it right.
Oh, you have a specific thing in mind?
Yeah.
One that you don't remember?
I want to make, I know what it is, but I want to make sure
Guys, he really loves it, okay?
credit the person correctly.
He loves it so much he needs to remind himself what it is.
Go on, we're waiting.
You're waiting, CJ.
So it's a corn salad. Okay, it's from J. Kenji Lopez Alt on YouTube.
Okay.
It's the easy summer corn and tomato salad. It's so good. I make it all the time. It's corn, tomato, onion, a little like cotija cheese. And if you guys know J. Kenji Lopez Alt on YouTube, he does cooking stuff. He made it 2 years ago. It's like a 2-year-old video, but for the past 2 years, I've been making this corn salad all the time. It's
You gotta
so
share
good.
that link, man. Share the link.
I will share the link.
Throw it in chat, CJ. Come on.
I'm gonna throw it in chat. Hold on. Let me bring it up. Here we go.
If you're really dying to have a corn and tomato salad, everybody.
It's corn and tomato salad, perfect summer. It's the easy summer corn and tomato salad from Kenji's cooking show. J.
CJ.
Kenji Lopez Alt. So good. So good.
Anybody else
That's my-
mouths watering right now? Can't.
Yeah, that feels like a perfect side dish for my favorite.
For your favorite food.
No, that sounded like a burn. That was it really would be a perfect side dish. I mean, call me bland, but I'm all about the hot dog. And if we're going for like the dream, we're going Hoffman hot dogs. So if anyone knows the brand, it's an upstate New York brand.
Wow.
And
I don't know those.
I mean, they make fantastic hot dogs, but if you want to get into it, they make these white hots, is what they're called. Little different taste on it. Phenomenal, like the best ever, with a little like sauerkraut or white onion with like some spicy mustard, like a little honey brown mustard.
Ooh.
Have you ever tried the Glazier's Red Hots from upstate New York? Another upstate New York delicacy.
I have. I mean, I'll say I'm preference to Hoffman, but
Nate's
yeah,
an
my mom
Nate's an
grew up on
upstate
those.
kind of guy. He's a
I
northerner.
do. Come from the snowy lands.
Where are you from? Where?
Central New York area.
Shaw. Not enough upstate. I'm from Ross's Point, the northernmost you can get in New York State.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew that actually because you go camping up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then what's your go-to, Chris? Because you must have a lot of camp food.
Well, my go-to it's so I like flank steak, so I marinate it in a nice Montreal seasoning, and because I love it because it cooks up, it chars perfectly, but it's also so tender and juicy, on an open flame, and I'll also make a tinfoil packet filled with like butter and garlic and onions and asparagus and mushrooms, and just put that right next to the flank on the grill and let that cook up. Oh. Maybe
Damn.
a little cod too. Another tinfoil package of cod.
Oh man, that's a feast.
That is
Turf
a
and turf.
feast.
All that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about the camping
Damn.
feast. You guys gotta come camping with me. Let me tell you.
I would love
in
to.
upstate New York.
We got to do that. We've been saying that for too long.
I know. In fact, we're gonna plan this.
We're gonna plan it. It's gonna happen. And Estelle, what's your go-to?
Well, now I'm feeling like I'm missing out because you guys sound like you go to the best barbecue. I was just gonna be like, I like a good burger or cheeseburger or something. And you guys are like coming out here with like 5-star dishes.
CJ's got recipes on YouTube. Nate's got these classic upstate north of Albany hot dogs. Chris with his steak and fish, and it's surf and turf here. What do you got?
I think a good old comfort one is just straight up potato salad.
I was
I
gonna
can
say.
I can take
Alright.
most things like that.
I was gonna say. I'm waiting for someone to talk about like the side dishes, other than the tomato and the cheese. The more traditional side dishes, CJ. Don't worry. I still.
It's hard to mess up a potato to the
It
point
is.
where it's inedible. It's a potato.
It really is. Potatoes are so good. But for me, and then this has been something we always do the burgers, the hot dogs, that sort of stuff. Some barbecue chicken, whatever. But occasionally we'd save it for special times. I think we do this shrimp with like a kebab. It was my kind of dish. It's got my name in it, honestly. So, but a shrimp and like pineapple, peppers, and we throw it on the grill, and it's been like such a nice change of pace to like hot dogs and burgers. We did not do that in Independence. Like I said, the big feature dish was London broil, of course. But that's another one I love, like shrimp. And I guess that's normal, right? Shrimp on the Barbie. Isn't that something like that's an Australian thing?
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong. Really, honestly, you can't go wrong with most of the things you throw on a grill. So
True.
fair enough. Well, I tell you what's not going to be overdone today. It's going to be the introduction. We're done with that. Medium rare. You ready to jump into some Shadowdark and Tomb of Horrors? And
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you know what? Before we go further, everyone, please let us know your favorite go-to barbecue food. Let us know. I saw this in the comments. Somebody put ice cold beer. That's probably a good one too. Let's see, who was that here? That was Chris from Long Island. Of course, Chris. Yes, excellent. Great taste as usual. Throw it in there. Let us know. And do a favor and like and subscribe to the channel. Do all those YouTube type things down below. Get those out of the way. Everything we talked about, usually, our social media. By the way, I didn't mention this last time, but CJ and Chris and Estelle and even Nate, I threw down your links down below in the description. Okay, so everybody can go check out the links to all their individual stuff. And it's actually on every stream that we do. Anytime we have people on, I always put down links to your things down below. All right.
Nice.
There we go. All right,
Thanks,
so
Bob.
you're welcome. You're welcome. All right, so let's jump back into the game here. So this is episode 2. Episode 1 introduced quite a lot of information. I'll be honest with you. It felt like we were doing a lot of role play, and it kind of culminated in you searching the Church of Hyperius. But more on that in a moment. The game we're playing is Tomb of Horrors, but you arrived in the town of Perseverance. Perseverance is, of course, the town that has had an issue with their miners. The miners went missing of this Brightstone encampment, and only one Thedgum Brightstone was found. And so since the town doesn't know what's going on. They want this platinum mine to thrive. They called forth the heroes to come and help out the town, make sure that mine stays open.
But they got us instead.
Yeah.
This is a weird town. A lot of weird things going on.
Yeah.
It is. It's got
Then
some.
we rolled in.
Yeah, make it even weirder, right? You met quite a few NPCs, so I'm just going to just run through a list, give a brief introduction of all of them. But the one who you met first and foremost was Gideon Kilgore, the captain of the watch. He kind of ushered you in. He seems like a friendly face, someone who could help you if you need. There was also John Wright from the Copper Bell. He was the person you kind of, I think you kind of associated with more. You got some information from him about this weird plague that's been going through the town. You also met Resolved Clark, who's the governor, as he calls himself. He's the speaker of the town. He really wants everything that goes on here to stay hush-hush. He doesn't want anybody to start spreading rumors outside to the other parts of the realm. This is a frontier village. It's been blossoming, thriving over the last decade, and he wants to keep it that way. You also saw, but didn't chat with Absalom Chamberlain, sorry, not Absalom Chamberlain, excuse me. I lied to you all. Chauncey Alloway's Father Chauncey is the church leader. He's the priest of a church of Litherium. He is the god, of course, of wealth and travel and roads and things like that. And finally, at the end, you went to the doctor, good old Dr. Redmond. Redmond, he's the one who kind of guided CJ and to his what was it? Acid reflux? Was it a?
It's a heartburn. But it's really bad heartburn.
Yes.
I got some bad heartburn from, being a goblin, not too used to human food.
Yeah, like hot dogs and
Hot
steak
dogs.
and cod. Yeah, tomato
More of a
and
corn salad kind
corn
of guy.
salad. Yeah. So you went to the doctor. He talked about some of the dead gum and some other people who were sick, and he's been tending to them, but he didn't want to talk too much about what's going on. He kept it kind of quiet. And then that's when John Wright told you that the kids are being, not the kids, excuse me. They are, I guess, dead gum is a child, but he's like 70 years old, whatever. He's a dwarf. He was in the chapel, the chapel of Hyperius, which has been closed down. It's been a long time. There's a bit of a distinct difference between the old and new town areas, the sections of Perseverance, with the rise of the mine and sort of the economy. New people have moved in, and they've kind of overshadowed the older town folk. But yeah, let's jump in. So let me set up the music here. Here we go. Lost Mine? That could be a good one. Maybe we'll do that one. Oh, here we go. Got to get it a little softer, though. Here we go.
Are we on Fandelver?
Not yet. Not Fandelver yet. All right. Let's just go around. CJ, who you playing?
I'm playing Grix, the goblin bard here. I got a little heartburn, taking care of it. Not feeling too great, but I'm here, hanging out, trying to, take care of my gambling debts. Thanks to the great deity Lord Pontus, the god of gambling. But yeah, I'm a goblin bard here to try and solve this problem. Get a little bit of this mine's a stake in the mine. Not a lot, because it's what was it? It was like a half a 1%.
It was like a flank steak. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's like half a 1% over here in the mine.
Yeah. Yeah. And there are other people out here who could solve the problem faster, quicker, maybe than you all can. And we'll see. We'll see.
That ain't gonna happen.
Nah.
Chris, who are you playing today?
I am playing Zer, a human priest. His mission is to increase the flock of Remera, his priestess. He's dubious. Well, dubious is a good word.
Yeah. Oh, he's thick in the cult.
Yes.
He's a cultist, to say the least. Let's go to Nate.
The name's Sonny. I'm a demon knight, dwarven, and I'm bonded with Typherius. Here to rid the world of some evil maybe figure out how to rid myself of this god here, this demon god.
Yes, and of course, this is obviously a play on the Night of St. Idris. It's just our own world's version of it. The Night of Typherius. Let's keep going to Estelle.
I am Crone Agatha, and I'm here to have fun in this little dungeon with all my lovely friends.
That's right. And
That sounds so creepy.
and she is truly a crone now. Is that right?
Yes, that is the title I got.
Yeah, we talked. Estelle, I think you said after the stream last time you were like, I think I'm just gonna go full on crone. I'm gonna go. Was it chaos? Right?
Chaotic, yeah.
Yeah, we were leaning on it. She was like, I'm gonna say neutral, but no, I think it just makes more sense after playing it for one time. We're gonna go with the alignment of chaotic. So, kind of makes sense, I think. All right, so. I described to you the scene last time. I'm going to switch this over to Roll20 because that's where we are right now. We entered into the Church of Typherius. You saw inside this closed down, kind of abandoned, rundown church was probably once a beautiful place, a place of worship. Above the altar, up high, maybe 50 feet in the air at the archway, the top of this chapel, you could see that there's a big stained glass window that probably used to get light in from the the east, but now unfortunately because of the overshadowing of that new temple, the light is blocked and it's very dark in here. So we lit a light source. We had, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was it Nate's? No. CJ had the torch, right?
I think I was holding it. Yeah, but someone else handed it
torch,
to me.
but
Yes, exactly.
Grix is holding it.
Grix was holding Sunny's torch, and
Yeah.
Agatha.
I mean, I was gonna light my lantern, but Sonny gave me the torch, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah, well, let him use his resource, right?
Sure.
And we entered into one of the back rooms. There were two, and you can see the two doors here. The back doors were actually open. They were open, and you saw inside there was the one room that you went into the left, which was the room that I think CJ kind of inspected first, were dead bodies. There were 3 bodies. One looked like that of a nurse, and the others of guards. And inside, looked like they were beaten to death. Blunt force trauma to the head, fresh within the last hour or two, is what we had assessed. And also a trapdoor underneath one of the beds that was shoved aside is open, leading to some sort of an Undercroft. And so we're in initiative order. I believe we went with Agatha, was the one who jumped down last, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So Agatha, and then we go in order as if we're sitting at a table. So it'll be Agatha, Grix, Sunny, and Zur. So we'll keep it up in that order. I think that's where we left off on. Any questions? Anything I missed?
The blood was very fresh, and Grix took a little sip.
Oh, yes, of course. You have to drink blood daily.
Took a little sip, so I'm good on my daily blood intake. Definitely helped my heartburn. Went away right away. I
Not
think it was
Redmond's-
probably the pink powder, but it
I was
could
gonna
have
say,
also been the blood.
Was it Redmond's powder? No, it was the blood.
Could have been. I don't know. I ate a lot of things, drank a lot of things. Could have been either one.
All right, we'll see. All right, so you enter into the Undercroft, and
It's just a
Agatha, I
goblin
believe.
thing I don't.
Yeah, sure. Just a goblin thing you do. Sure. Agatha, did you have any sort of spell up at this point? I forget.
I had cat eye. Yeah, cat's eye going on.
Gotcha. And one thing that a commenter said last time, by the way, thank you. By the way, if you commented, I forget the name of the commenter right now, but if you put this down below, thank you. We're going to get some rules wrong as our first campaign with Shadowdark, so some of the rules are still a little fuzzy. But if you have a focus spell, you have to keep rolling every turn to keep it focused. If you fail normally, it just stops the spell. You don't lose it for the day, but if you roll a 1, I believe that's what happens is you lose it for the day. So it could be a bad consequence for rolling critical failure, but just a regular failure on the focus attempts will just turn the spell off. So we'll start your turn, Agatha, with keeping cat's eyes open.
All right.
And by the way, Roll20 is very slow tonight. Not sure exactly what's happening. You can see the dice rolling like super slow here. Look at that. Look how slow it is. With an 18, that's going to be enough. So you're the first down the steps to the Undercroft. Let me switch us over now. Hopefully Roll20 doesn't crap out on us here.
It's been working fine for me there, Bob.
Yeah, you see how slow it is for me, right?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like bad. Yeah. So we'll
Sometimes
see what's
it's
going
slow.
on. I don't know if it's my computer or not, but all right. So Agatha, you get to the bottom step, and it's dark here. But with with Cat's Eyes, it lets you see what secret doors.
Invisible things. I should have pulled up the game rule set.
Okay. That's all right.
But I know. Let's see, invisible creatures and secret doors, hidden doors.
Okay, gotcha. So you don't spot anything as you go down the steps, but the dim light from up above, the torchlight that CJ's or Grix is still holding, does illuminate the first part here. There's barrels, lots of barrels. First thing you see, some sort of storage. Alcohol storage was here. Looks like there might be some grain, foodstuffs. You don't know how old it is at first glance. To the left of you, you probably from your facing to the east, you see there are crates, and in the center of the table is some sort of debris. Or center is some sort of table and debris. That's what you can make out from where you are. What do you do?
I don't see any creatures in here, right?
You don't see anything. Would you like to look around to see if there's anything?
Yes,
To
I
perceive?
will.
Okay.
I would like to perceive with no bonuses whatsoever. Wait. Sorry. Did our little lackey join us?
No, Cornelius. He was sent
We
to
sent him out to get a key.
see if there was a key. Yeah.
Dang it, he has my cat. Okay. I'll roll for myself.
When we say cat, the cat is actually watching him, I believe.
Yeah, the cat's watching him. And I would assume just egging him on, because the cat can talk. I don't know what the cat sounds like, but I'm sure it's not far removed from myself.
Yeah. And I've
Okay,
got our timer
What do
up
my
with-
which I see with a 2?
with a 2. Yeah. No, you look around, and I mean it's dark, and without the light, it's hard to see. Your cat's eyes aren't showing you any like traps or hidden doors or anything like that. But you get the sense that there's something down here, because even with a 2, just at your feet, you see that there's blood smeared down the steps.
Oh. Do I see where the blood smears go?
It's headed to the center of the room, but you can't see anything with a 2.
I, Estelle, really want to go and check this out, but I feel like Agatha knows herself pretty well where she should wait for her friends to come over.
Okay.
I think she's going to fly back up to her group and let them know what she saw.
Okay. All right. You go back upstairs. That'll be your movement. We go back to top of the order then. Grix.
So you go down, you come back up, and you say you didn't see anything?
I say, I went down there, and there is blood leading to the center of the room, but my old eyes betray me. It is very difficult to see sometimes. Won't
I
you
got
be
a
in
torch.
here and take
I got a
care
torch
of it?
here with me. I could take it with me down there. You could have just waited and said, "Hey, Grix, bring the torch down here," and you could have waited, and then we would have both been down there with the torch. Now I'm gonna go down there by myself in a room with blood and stuff on the ground.
I'm sure you'll be just fine, dearie.
I mean,
I'll
I'm
do it.
probably gonna be. I hope I'm gonna be fine, but I'm gonna be down there by myself now. I was hoping to go down there with someone else.
Send the dwarf down.
I'll
But
be
it,
right
I gotta.
behind
It's
ya.
gonna be me though, but I gotta go now because it's my turn to take that dwarf. I know. We're all. This is all happening all at once, but we're going in turn order. But I'm gonna go down by myself now, and just
It's
gonna.
okay, dearie. I'm sure you don't have 3 different negative modifiers for your skills.
I mean, I don't. And whatever that means, I'm sure it sounds really terrible. I don't know what specifically you mean by modifiers to skills, because that's just that seems like an abstraction of how we really are in the real world here.
Yeah,
But,
so it feels very arbitrary to reduce ourselves to numbers, but nonetheless.
Yeah, I know.
Well, at least your movement is more abstract.
But yeah, I'm just gonna go down. I guess I'll go down and I'll walk down there with the
And I'll
torch.
follow you down next time it's my turn.
Fantastic. When you gotta give everyone a chance to do something before you go in again. You don't want to.
Estelle thought
But
this
yeah,
was a solo game.
She's playing Diablo 4.
All right, so you go down with the torch, correct?
So I go down with the torch and I'm like, hey guys, there's light down here now. You could probably see a little better.
There is blood streaking the floor. It looks as though perhaps a body that was profusely bleeding was dragged down here. And there are tables. Obscured probably just from view cinematically is in the center a pool of blood that you can see, but there's there's no body yet. And as you're there you go, perfect. Yeah, there you go, CJ. As you
Blood everywhere.
lean into the center of the room with your torch and kind of peer over the table, you can see two what appear to be humanoids leaning over. And there is another body of what looks like a guard. They are wearing similar dress to the ones upstairs. And they are devouring
This table
guard.
or this table?
the table that you're near that would be would have been
table.
obscuring your view until you moved towards the center.
Okay.
The one more toward the north.
Cool.
And I'll put some tokens there to represent what you see.
Right,
It's
they're
crazy.
having like a feast in the middle of the room, and I didn't see it at all.
It was obscured and it was dark.
You were standing over here, and they're over here at this
I was
table. They're
facing the
behind.
wall and didn't even realize it. Like, wow, it's dark.
Okay.
You did roll a 2, I guess.
All right, Eggs. Those eyes getting old.
I
There you
admire your assertiveness for going down first.
Thank you, darling.
All right. So now we can't see the tokens because the red is covering everything. But they're there. Do you see them?
Yeah, I got rid of the red.
Okay, thank you. So they're there, and there's a body. There's a body between them. We're gonna roll initiative here.
I thought we were in initiative.
No, this was crawling order, and so now we go into initiative. It's basically another opportunity to see who goes around the table. Also, the enemies could go first in the combat, so we'll roll for it. Everyone roll a d20, add your dexterity.
Okay.
Sonny got a 10.
I rolled a 4 and I got a 3.
Look at this lag here. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Looks
All
like
right.
one of those electronic betting games.
Now it looks as though I won. I rolled a 14. The viewers can see that. You got a 4, a 11, and a 1, an 11.
And another 11.
And a 10.
So
That
when
should
you
be a 10.
a
Oh, it's
10,
10.
oh, it's actually a 10 for you, Nate.
That's right.
Oh boy, it's even worse. So you go down with the torch and you see these creatures eating, and the light now in the room is the obvious point of interest, and they look up, and it's not a slow, like they noticed you, CJ, and they're like kind of dead-eyed and looking at you. You can see these creatures have like sunken, hollow eye sockets with just some sort of faint glow of red at the center. But they are quick to notice you. They look up. They
that.
look
One
up
of
and
them.
see you, and then they're going to rise and rush towards you. And they're going to
man.
screech as they do so.
Those 28 days later zombies, not those day after.
Although they do have like some pustules and like their flesh looks like reddish, like rash, like it was described to you. They don't necessarily look like they're undead or anything like that. They do look mostly humanoid, and they're going to run towards you. So they're going to go, and as they do, more of these creatures are going to pop out. There are some between the crates, and there's even one who's a dwarf.
Oh.
Huh.
Brother.
Cool.
But the dwarf is back here. There we go.
Pretty cool.
All right, let's see here. So, CJ, what's your armor class?
It is 15.
15, you say?
Yes.
Okay. It's very slow today, but I'm going to try my best to do this here. Oh, this is not good. All right, at least the chat is good. I'm going to actually turn off my virtual dice. Maybe that is causing some issues here.
The dice might be slow, but your wit is quick.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, Sonny. All right, let's see if this works. Maybe this makes it a little easier on everything. Okay, so CJ, I didn't hear your armor class. I was not paying attention.
He repeated it back to me. 15.
15. Is it 15?
15.
Gotcha, okay.
1-5.
That's not going to be enough. I'm sorry.
All
right, so
for
these-
you to hit me, or it's not going to be enough to defend against what you're doing.
It's not going to be enough, CJ. It's just not going to be enough. They're coming at you. They have. They're hitting you with random things. Like they have. Some of them are just hitting you with open palms. Others have like the leg of a table or a bed. Some of the others are just kind of going to try to bite you or something like that. They're kind of doing anything they can to just incapacitate you, and they are screaming as they do so. And this is going to result in some sort of like rage. They seem to be enraged. So let's see what you got here. We got a
Terrifying.
12, 17, 21, and 23. 2 hits,
so
I
that's
believe.
3 hits.
3 hits. Okay.
17, 21, 23.
Okay.
All hit. 12 misses.
Gotcha.
Because my AC is 15.
Oh, is it 15? Okay, gotcha.
15. Yeah.
Is that it? 15?
Yep, 15.
Oh, you are so lucky, CJ. 13 damage.
Total?
13 damage total. Yeah, the first one is 4. The second one is 5. The third one is 4. 4, 5, 4. That's 13 damage. As they pummel you with whatever objects they have in their hands or their hands themselves. And they're just wailing on you, screaming, screeching even. Now we go to the group. So the highest person in the group was
Me.
11, CJ. So it'll be... actually, it's the order we're in screen. So Grix, Sunny, Zur, and Agatha.
You're my brother.
Well, this stinks because I have a much better short bow than I do have a short sword, but I will attack with my short sword. The one... I guess I'll attack... It doesn't really... I guess I'll attack the one on the left.
Okay, go ahead.
So what is that? That's... And then I add my strength.
Yep. So whatever you're using, it's your ability modifier to add to it, but not to
Okay.
damage. Damage is straight up the dice. Or if you have a talent or something that gives you more damage.
That's an 18.
That will hit.
And then the damage it does is
I think it's D6 for the short sword, right? Or is it D4?
I don't know. I should have opened up.
It's not on your character sheet? My God.
Not on my character sheet.
How dare you? We'll look it up. But you hit.
2 if it's a D6.
Okay. We'll count it as 2 for now.
Okay.
You'll look it
Cool.
up and make sure. Anything else from you? Do you want to move? Because there is no attack of opportunity in this game.
Oh, there's no attacks of opportunity in this game.
Mm-mm.
I would have moved and then used my bow if I had known that. But
Why don't we do that? Why don't we count the roll as a
no,
short
because
bow?
then it's I
Then
still
it's
hit.
cheating.
I wouldn't have not hit.
Okay.
Still a
Our
hit.
sword is D6.
I'm gonna move, I guess, away from them.
Yep. You move over to the bags of flour.
Yeah, to the bags of flour, and I'm gonna, as I'm doing it, I'm screaming, "Help! Help! They're attacking me! There's something down here, and it's attacking! Oh my God! It's the monsters!
Are you sure? I didn't see anything down there.
Yes, I'm absolutely sure."
I don't know
Sky.
what he's talking about.
Sunny.
I don't know how you could have missed this.
Oh God, this is gonna be a good campaign.
Nate, you're up.
However short it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, forgot I was on mute. I like the silence. I'm gonna run on down the stairs. See Greg's running away. Say, oh, not
I'm not
again.
running away. I was strategically positioning myself.
Not again, Griggs. Sorry, there was some decision I just decided to make. Let's try.
Let's try it. I'm so excited to see what you can do.
We're gonna go ahead and stamp our foot with our greaves on
Ooh.
and cast Turn Undead.
Oh.
We're gonna see if these suckers are undead.
This is the point where if it was D&D, I'd say put the description in the chat, but I don't know what this does here. What does it do?
You rebuke undead creatures, forcing them to flee. You must present a holy symbol to cast the spell, which are my greaves. Undead creatures within near of you must make a charisma check versus your spellcasting check. If a creature fails by 10 plus points and is equal to less than your level, it is destroyed. Otherwise, on a fail, it flees from you for 5 rounds.
Excellent. You hold your symbol up. What is the symbol, actually? Do you
It's
have...
my greaves that
Oh,
I'm
you're-
wearing.
Oh, okay.
They're my, yeah.
Okay.
You just walk with authority.
I just stamp down my foot.
He's got a very impressive parapet.
Yeah. So I might have to even read that again, but I guess I make a spellcasting check.
Yes, go for it.
So okay, this is +2, so 15. And if a creature fails by 10 or more points and is equal to or less than my level, so level 8 or less, it's destroyed. So 5 or less destroys this, and otherwise, if it fails, it just runs away for 5 rounds.
So you sit there with your
If
hot
it's
pants.
undead.
Gotcha. You sit there with your hot pants and
With skinny jeans on.
your skinny jeans, you got your tight jeans on, and you just impressively display them for all the undead to see.
Oh,
And it doesn't seem to change the mindset of these creatures. Their goal is to kill what's in front of them.
Oh, so they're not undead.
They are enraged, and it doesn't seem to have any effect on them. They,
Okay.
you get the
Okey
sense,
doke.
though. You get the sense, Nate, and being such a conflicted individual, you kind of know what this rage feels like a bit, and they don't look like they are undead. Now that you're here in the light and you can see them more properly, they look like sick humans for sure.
Gotcha.
Anything else from you,
Take care
Simon?
of these with the good old blade.
Yeah,
no, I believe that is all for me.
Zur.
Sir, I'm gonna get my mouse here. I'm gonna walk on 2, 3, 4. I'm like, holy, what is this abomination? What? And I'm gonna cast protection from evil on my friend here in front of me.
All right, and just because it's the first time we're casting all the spells, why don't you read the description?
Stand by.
For
Don't know
the
if I
for
don't
the
know
chat,
if it's gonna work because it says protection from evil, but then it says chaotic in the description.
Well, because I think there is no evil alignment. It's just law, neutral, chaos.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. So, protection from evil. It's actually really good.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah, read it aloud for the chat, of course.
okay, here we
They should
go.
know.
For the spell's duration, it's focus. Chaotic beings have disadvantage on attack rolls and hostile spellcasting checks against the target. These beings also can't possess, compel, or beguile it. When cast on an already possessed target, the possessing entity makes a charisma check versus the last spellcasting check on a blah blah blah. All right, so it imposes disadvantage on anything attacking the target.
And the target is Sunny.
Yes.
Okay, excellent job.
And I have to make a test. Here's my roll. Roll 1d20, and the bonus is my wisdom plus my spellcasting plus my bonuses, right?
Yeah, it's wisdom plus any bonuses or tip from from talents. Yeah,
6.
+6. Okay, and it's the lowest level spell. It's a level 1. So
That's a level 1, so the DC is 11. So I beat it.
excellent. And so then the protection will help out Sunny. The magical aura will envelop him or her and guide her, hopefully keeping the enemies at bay. All right. Anything else from you, Zer?
That's it.
Okay.
Can I still move? How far can I move?
You can. I would say since you started at the top of the steps, maybe you'd stay on this half of the room, but you could move.
Yeah, I just want to kind of spread out a bit. That's all.
Sure. Yeah, you go to the corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'd imagine then as you cast, you go by Sunny, protect her, and then head to the corner to get...
Drive by Cassie, and I have my sword and shield out.
Oh, okay, great, excellent. Agatha, you're up.
All right. So I'm looking down at my friends from above. I don't know if these things are undead or what.
They're not undead.
What?
You haven't even seen them yet.
Whatever they are, they're not undead. That's what I learned.
Is it safe to come down?
It would be great if you could, Ags.
Okay. I hobble down the stairs and take in the sight in front of me.
You see these, like I said, sickly humans and one dwarf. They're right now pummeling, or look like they're about to pummel, Sunny. You can see Zur in the corner, the northwest corner by the barrels, and you can see Grix down at the other end, who has the torchlight down by the flour flour sacks down at the bottom.
I got a bit of a meta question here. Do these creatures look like they might be of a low level since we're such high level? Like, have we been?
That's hard to. I mean, you get the sense that these were townfolk.
Okay. Who's closest to me? This dude?
Yeah, the dwarf. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tap on his shoulder and cast a spell. I grab your strings, dear Muppet. You shall be my puppet. And I'm gonna try to cast puppet on it.
Ooh, remind the audience what puppet means.
Okay, puppet, duration, focus, range, touch. One humanoid creature of level 2 or less you touch becomes ensnared by your movements. On your turn, the creature mimics all your movements. If mimicking you would cause the creature to directly harm itself or an ally, it can make a DC 15 charisma check. On a success, it resists mimicking you.
Okay, so it just mimics you. So it would waste its turn, basically. If you wanted to sit down on the ground, crisscross applesauce, it would do that.
Yeah, basically.
Gotcha. Okay. Roll your spellcasting check.
Okay.
Is this a focus spell? Does it...
yeah, it's a focus spell.
So is your cat's eyes going to go away?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, I can't see anymore.
Well, now you have light down here, so you're even better.
There's a torch. I have the torch over
Alright,
here.
so I do that. What do I get? What level is puppet? Puppet's level 1. Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
no, that passes.
Phew. You got a 13. Excellent. So that puppet spell goes off, and the creature is now under your control. And that's right. That's how it is. There's no, you casting the spell is what makes it happen. There's no, saving throw.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Unless,
yeah.
I'm doing something to make it harm it or its ally. So it's puppeting me now, and I just start doing a jig.
Gotcha. Awesome. So it's dancing rather than hitting. And then it will go to the creatures. So they wail and scream and thrash. Definitely most of them are going to aim for Sunny, but the dwarf can no longer do that because it's doing a jig. And then we'll go to the ones here. So we've got one that's going to follow CJ because it liked the taste of you. So it's not going to miss out on that. Let's move to CJ.
There's no attacks of opportunity.
No, it's actually a much more freeing. What I've noticed is that the combats get a little more dynamic. You're not just locked in the center and you fight. There's no reason to not move around. Use the terrain around you. And then one of these will attack. Two of these will attack Sunny. Let's go for Sunny's attacks.
Might not want to do that.
We got disadvantage, correct? Right, Chris?
That's right.
Okay. I think, what's your AC right now, Sonny?
A 17.
Ooh, you are going to be just in luck because I rolled 2 12s, and that misses you. And the other one with disadvantage gets even lower. So you are in good hands under the protection of Zur. Grix, you're not.
I'm not at Zur.
Ooh,
Okay.
CJ.
My AC is 15.
So
Is it
ready for the
15,
shine.
CJ? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like 14 or 15, but this is going to hit you because I rolled a natural 19 on the dice, and with their bonuses, it's not a -5. So
Okay.
it's
Good to
going to
know.
hit you. I'm sorry.
Great.
6 points of damage, CJ.
Oh my god.
Yo, guys, I'm getting a little hurt over here. It's really bad. I'm getting hurt.
Yeah,
It
this
hurts
thing
a
is
lot.
this thing is trying
I'm
to.
so sorry to hear about that.
Agatha doesn't seem too concerned. I'll be honest with you. All right, Grix, what do you got?
Is this the same one I attacked before? Or is this a different one?
Different one. The one you attacked before is next to Sunny. Yeah.
Oh god. Well, there's no reason not to run away. Well,
I got you.
1, 2, 3.
I'm coming.
No reason not to run away
No reason.
because there's no opportunity attacks. So I'm gonna move over here, and I will attack this one again.
Okay. Short bow this time.
Yeah, so I have to, I guess, drop both my sword and the torch. So now the torch is in the corner over here.
Okay.
But I will attack with the short bow, which is a +2 short bow.
CJ, roll me a d20.
Just a regular d20.
Regular old d20. Yeah.
All right, there's your regular d20. An 11.
Okay. The torch falls to the ground, and it stays lit.
Okay. And then to hit, I got an 18.
Oh, 18 hits for sure. Sorry.
And the short bow is a
D4,
+2
I
short
believe, if
bow.
I'm not mistaken for this.
It's D4, but it's a +2 short bow, and I believe we discussed that the +2
Yes.
does do implied damage, so that's another 4 damage.
Excellent. So this one
On
takes
that guy.
4. So far, you've done 6 to it.
Cool. And
All
I've
right.
taken
Well done.
19.
Wow. All right. That's the end of your turn. Not Zur. Grix.
No, I am Grix.
Grix just went.
That's the end of your turn. Grix.
Yes.
Comma. Grix.
Comma. Grix.
Let's eat,
Gotcha.
Grandma.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. We'll go to Nate. Sunny's up.
All right.
Sunny side up.
Heck yeah. I'm wielding the blade of vengeance. I'm gonna go ahead and swing at one of these. And yeah, they're obviously not undead, so we're just swinging away.
At which one?
I'm going to swing at the one.
To your left or to the south?
No, I'm gonna swing at the one straight on and say,
Grix, you're usually good for one. I'll leave you to it. I know you like to get your blood.
I'll swing at the other one. That is goodness. That is a 20 to hit. No, that's a 25 to hit.
My computer is weird right now. Is the stream still going?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks good.
Okay. My computer is, I think, having some technical difficulties.
When it started, we should have done a little reboot for you.
Uh-oh. My computer has frozen. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah.
We can hear you, Bob.
Okay. Weird right now.
Mr.
Uh,
says
Yeah, the
still streaming.
chat's still
It
responding.
sounds like you're having a graphics issue. You might want to update your graphics card.
Maybe that needs to be done. We'll
You
see.
should download more RAM.
I got lots of RAM. Goats, rams,
I hear if you pull out the
sheeps.
game and just blow on it. put it
That's what I
back
need
in.
to do. I need to blow on the cartridge.
That'll fix it right up.
All right. So,
That's
Sunny.
a 25 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That'll connect.
Let's do this.
And that's gonna be 8 damage because I
Ooh.
have a D8 plus 2.
Strong, Sunny.
That's right.
And as my sword cuts through, feel the satisfaction of some evil. Maybe leaving a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you definitely hurt this one. It's taken more in that one shot than the 2 shots from Grix on the other one. So this one looks hurt, but it's still kicking, and it's going through this sort of rage. It's just screaming and thrashing that you can't get a sense of how much damage you've really done and what you'll need to take this thing out. But yeah, you've spilt blood for sure.
Now I'm focused on killing, but is there any way I can figure out if do these look like do they look savable?
When you say savable,
Actually, no.
in what sense?
I wouldn't care.
Okay.
They're evil.
Okay.
I'm killing them.
Let's go
So
to.
I'm shaking off the Barraculios here and there. I'm
Yeah.
Kinda...
Nate's got to shake off his old character. Let's see.
Yeah. Nah, I'm killing them. They're evil.
All right, Zer.
So here's his roll. +6. Success, so that maintains his focus spell. Can I cast any other spells while I'm focusing on a spell?
Yes, I believe you can cast any spell, just not a focus one.
Just not a focus spell. Okay.
I'm almost certain of that, and let us know in the chat if we're wrong. If you could have like 2 or 3 focus spells and just have to keep checking for them every turn, if that's a thing. We'll look it up, obviously, in between rounds, maybe, but I'm pretty sure you can just do any other spell.
There's a lot of focus spells here. I don't like that. Well, I'm just gonna say
You
Grix.
can't cast other focus spells while focused.
That's what I thought.
Grix, stay behind me. And I'll run up there and I'll swing away at this thing.
Oh yeah.
Look at this teamwork here.
I love the priest getting in there.
An 8.
I see 8 plus 6, 14.
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh, the 14 was your spellcasting check.
Yeah, I rolled
Gotcha.
a 2, so I have a +6, so it's.
I
8.
see. That will unfortunately miss.
But I scream at it. You shall not pass.
And the creature's focused on you now, for sure. You make your presence known. We go to Agatha.
Okay. Still puppeting at it. I'm gonna pull out the rope from my bag.
Is Puppet Master a focus spell?
Yes, it is. Oh yeah, I
You gotta
do
check
the
for
whole-
it, yeah.
I gotta make that check. I'm so glad this is a tier 1 spell.
Yeah. That's a pretty good roll.
All right, so I'm gonna take out the rope in my bag, and I'm gonna try to do like a little like handoff with the creature, and then just spin.
Oh, tie itself up? So you put the rope around it, and you start spinning, and the puppet will spin as well. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I'm just like cackling, having loads of fun doing this.
I like it. Okay, so you have effectively tied up this dwarven creature here. Let's put a little snail on him so we know he's tied up, not going nowhere. Anything else, Agatha?
Oh, I can cast a spell, can't I? Since that was a focus spell. Who looks like they're in the most trouble?
I mean, I've
Grix.
taken a lot of damage, but I don't know if that means I'm in trouble.
You're safe now, little friend.
Sonny is in trouble because he's surrounded.
Sonny is protected by my might.
I'm fine here.
So I don't know what you. Yeah, like we're.
There's
Okay.
any way you can knock one of
Okay.
these evilings off.
I'm gonna pull out my bone carved wand, and I'm gonna point it at the, I guess the second to nearest, creature, and I am gonna call upon the Willow Man, this creature, with the wand. So with the wand I cast Willow Man,
Little
which
man.
is duration, instant, range, near. You call upon the Willow Man to appear in one creature's mind, filling it with supernatural terror. Choose one creature of level 2 or less within range. That creature must immediately make a morale check. Even creatures that are not normally subject to morale checks, such as undead, must do so.
Level what again?
This is a tier 1 spell. One creature of level 2 or less.
Gotcha.
With a wand, do I still have to make the witch check, the spell cast check?
Wands, you have to make.
You have to
checks,
make the
yes.
check. Yes, correct.
Alright, got it. Alright, yeah, that works. So 23.
If it's only up to level 2,
Yeah.
it will have no effect on these creatures.
Really?
Yeah. So maybe because you're such a, like I said, you've used this spell, you have experience with it, you've seen townsfolk before, and usually that makes them run for the hills, especially when they see a witch.
Yes, it makes me laugh a lot when that happens.
This is putting a little pause in you right now.
These
Hey.
creatures are quite strong.
Yeah. Anything else?
I wave bye to the Willow Man.
Goodbye, Willow Man. And it just disappears. I'll be back.
I assume somebody shows up.
It's the Willow Man. I think it's just like the equivalent of like a boogeyman, just kind of apparition shows up and then they fades.
He's like the medieval version of Slenderman.
Yeah, Slenderman.
Yeah.
There you
He
go.
wears a tunic instead of a suit.
There you go. That makes perfect sense. I like it.
All right.
right.
Well, that's my turn. I'm not moving.
The creatures.
I'm gonna still keep dancing, and the guy in the rose is just gonna squirm. I
Yeah.
guess.
All right, so I've got the first one on you, Sunny, with disadvantage is going to fail, and the next one's going to fail as well. Against Chris now, you've got that one trying to bite your head off.
Be careful.
14, Chris? No?
Not even close.
Not even close. All right. They'll hold where they are, and the other one is in your grasp still. So that's the end of their turn. We go to Grix.
I will fire another arrow at the same one.
Okay.
I'm just trying to kill one of them. Don't know what to do other than that.
All right, go for it.
8 misses.
Yeah, 8 unfortunately is not going to hit. Another arrow this time goes wide.
Darn. Okay, well, that's my turn.
You're going to stay in this spot?
Yes,
good?
I feel protected here.
Okay. We go to Sunny.
All right. I'm going to swing at that one right below me again. Got me a 12.
That will hit.
All right. And we're going to do 6 points damage.
6 points. Very nice. Creature is stabbed through with the sword, but still standing. You've killed, well, I wouldn't say you've killed townfolk. You've killed many people. Maybe you've killed townfolk. I don't know. But
These are some tough son bitches here.
that's a better put than I was going to say. All right, we go to Zur.
Right, here's the focus roll. Succeeds.
Excellent.
They're still at disadvantage.
That's been key.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna take my long sword and clang it against my shield and say, "In Rylena's might, you shall die," and it will become wreathed in a red flame.
Ooh.
Nice.
Is this your item?
No, that's the spell cleansing weapon.
Oh,
Oh, I have
excellent.
to roll for that.
Tell me what it does.
It just adds an extra 1d4 of damage,
Okay.
which I can't use until I hit it the next time. So here's 20 plus 6. Oof, that's a failure.
It is a failure.
Use a luck token.
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
Forgot about those.
I don't want to waste it on this.
Use a luck token.
It sputters.
Oh,
when do
lightsaber
we
didn't
get them back?
the spell?
The luck tokens.
luck tokens are like rewards for role playing. It's like inspiration.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm gonna use one.
soon.
I'm gonna use one. So I'll use a luck token.
Let's see what you get.
There it is.
That's
Oh.
better.
So it starts to glow, then it sputters out, and then all of a sudden I glare at it, and it explodes into flame again. Yes.
How dare you fail me? All right, so now remind me again. It's a D4 extra damage when you hit,
Yes, an extra D4 of damage.
and it's like a charge. It's not a focus spell.
It's a 5 rounds.
Oh wow. Okay, it's pretty good. Okay, excellent. All right, so then we go to Agatha.
All right. Okay. I'm having fun with my spells here. I want to try
Yes, you
everything
are.
out.
I also need you to give me a spellcasting check for Puppet Master.
Can I drop that spell by now, or no? I'll hold on to it.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. I wish that did something right now.
Dancing really hard.
Wow, 20. It keeps it going. Yeah.
My focus is unparalleled. How big is a
Big.
near-sized cube?
So near, it'd be equivalent of like 30 feet. So it's big. It's like this room.
Oh! I would hit everybody then.
What is it,
Oh.
like Fireball or something? Something like that?
No,
Oh.
it's. I don't want to say it because I want it to be a surprise by the
Okay.
time I get to it. But that might be a bit too large.
Try not to hit any of us down here, Max.
So, by the way, I'm just looking here. It says for a focus spell that some spells last for as long as you can focus. You can't cast other focus spells when focusing, and you can end a focus spell at any time. So, in theory, if you just wanted to end it, you could, but you couldn't. You couldn't even attempt to cast another focus spell. I guess it does. It's 6 to 1, half a dozen the other, but you'd have to declare you're dropping it first.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes
Jeez,
sense.
this is difficult choices. I'm going to take out
Do it.
my where is it? The obsidian witch knife.
Oh.
And I'm going to cut my hand with it. I don't think. How much damage does a dagger do?
I believe a D4.
A D4. So. So I'm gonna cut my hand with it. Okay, that's just a 1. And I'm gonna attempt to cast a moonbeam at the healthiest looking creature.
The healthiest would be the one attacking Zur.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I need to roll 14 or higher. And I have an extra +1 thanks to the dagger.
Gotcha.
That's a 21.
That will succeed. You got the spell is what level? 3rd, I'm sure, or 2nd?
4.
Oh, it's 4th. Okay, so then yeah, it succeeds.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I gotta get insurance on this one.
Okay.
Okay, so a wavering ray of silvery moonlight strikes one creature within far. It takes 3d6 damage.
Whoa.
Wow. And I assume you don't need to be like have the moon, right? It's just from you.
It doesn't say anything.
Go for it. Roll your damage.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to say the thing. To die, you seem quite keen. Come step into my moonbeam.
Oh my God, Estelle, you have one for all of these? Because this is amazing.
I need to keep making more because I don't want to repeat rhymes.
Estelle's like, I'm not casting this spell because I don't have a rhyme for it yet.
Okay, so it's 10 damage.
Bam! This blast of light, moonlight, hits this one for 10. It is now, I think, the most. Oh no, it's not the most damaged, but it is quickly becoming one of the more damaged ones. The one CJ can't hit. That one's still doing all right.
I think the dwarf is doing pretty good. It hasn't done anything. It's just
It's
tied
like
up.
it's tied itself up. It's out of the game. It's just effectively done. Puppet
Perfectly
Master.
healthy, just tied up.
Yeah. All it has to do is spin the other way and it'd be fine. But all right, Agatha is done. We go to the enemies here. These enemies actually are going to... Their rage is going to end. They're going to move. They're going to go to the Goblin. One will stay on Sunny. One will stay on Zur. Let's go with Sunny first with disadvantage. A 14 Sunny. That's not going to hit you. And then one on Chris with Zur. That's a 17.
Not even close.
Really? What's your AC?
I'm not telling you.
It's okay. It's not 17 though, right?
It's 19.
It's 19. Jeez, look at you. And a nat 1 on CJ. You lucky dog. Look at you. CJ, you're up.
Okay. Well, now this guy moved in. I'm gonna move away from him. He's like, I feel like this is like chess, and it's like check, and then I gotta like move out of check.
Yeah.
And then
Goblin, I've got you.
great. This guy's got me too, so I gotta get away from him. Let's see. This is the one that was here. That was the one that was.
This is the one you've attacked.
This is the one I
top.
attacked.
Up top.
Yeah. So this is the one Sunny attacked.
That's the one Sunny attacked. Yeah.
Okay. So all right. Well, he'll take a arrow maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a luck token. I don't know if a 10 hits.
I think you have to decide to spend it after you roll before you know.
I don't know that a 10 hits. Does anybody know if a 10 hits? Anyone else know if 10 hits? No? All right. Luck token. Still a 10. Still a 10.
It misses, CJ. It was worth it. It was worth it. It misses.
Misses. All right. Well, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. You only have a +2, CJ?
It's my +2 short bow.
Do you not have a dex?
Yeah, but you didn't add your dex modifier?
It'd have been a +4, so it would have been a 12.
So that will hit.
Well, then it hits.
So I'll let you take the luck token back because I think, if I'm not mistaken,
I still don't know if a 12 hits.
Well, Nate hit on a 12 before.
Oh, Nate hit on a 12?
Not that that should affect your character, but...
Grix, you got him.
Yeah, take that luck token back and you'll hit.
Luck.
Yeah, you didn't add your modifier there.
Yeah, that's another 4 damage to that guy.
4 damage, you saying, CJ?
Yes. 4 damage.
Let me see. CJ, how do you kill it?
Oh, first kill.
Yes. Drops dead.
Where do you hit it?
In its what I assume would be where the human heart would be.
Ah, okay. And that seems to be effective. You put it down. The arrow goes straight through the chest. You hear it piercing through the breastplate, and it sinks to the ground. Hits the knees first, and then like reaches out towards you as it was gonna chase you down, but then falls to the floor.
Well placed.
Excellent job. Now we go to.
Got one.
Now we go to Sunny.
This is a good one.
That was a good one. You got them. Right
Now
there in
you've
the heart.
had yours. Time for me to get mine.
I'm gonna swing at the one next to me with a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Excellent. That'll be 6 damage to it.
6 damage?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Fancy here. Oh, this one was so barely injured. That's not going to put it down.
I'll pick up the pieces, Grix. Got it.
Well, Grix wasn't adding dex bonus, I guess, so that's why you're missing all the time. Let's jump over to Zur.
Sir.
Focus.
Here's his roll for the focus.
Excellent. Good at remembering this, Chris.
I'm on it, brother. That works. I had to get a 12.
Yep, you had to get I think an 11, right? This is a level 1 spell?
It's a, for level, yeah, lead 11.
Yep.
Level 1 spell.
So
Then I
12
will
pass.
take a step in between my friend here, and then I will swing at that.
I love this like team player
Yeah.
priest.
Different, right?
Yeah. So,
You're like, wait, that's not high rolling.
did he say
What?
step between him and the enemy?
1d20 plus 6. 22.
That will connect.
Here's a D8, and here's a D4. 4.
Oh, dear God.
2 points of damage. Doesn't matter. It's a spectacle that counts. He'll still swing his sword around like in a figure 8 motion and slash it across, and like kind of end the move like down like this a bit.
Superhero pose?
Yeah, it's all about the flair.
Okay, and you do. It's just like a warning flare, basically. 2 damage. And and the creature can't get to this goblin that it really wants to get to. This squishy goblin. All right, we go to Agatha. Puppet Master?
Sorry, this guy is still bothering my friend there.
You still bothering?
Hold on, let me double check the range on this spell. It's near, which
Are
I
you-
assume I'm in.
Are you keeping Puppet Master alive?
Yeah.
Go for it.
I just don't want to risk like him like getting loose from the ropes in the middle of everything.
True.
Alright, cool.
Oh yeah, Puppet Master is up with a 25. And what's
okay,
this big spell you got cooking here?
Oh, I was just gonna go for a much lower level one. You want a big spell though?
I want you to play your spell, whatever you got. One with a rhyme, preferably.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make.
I mean,
mine
they all
mine.
have a rhyme. I think I just want to go for a low level one
Okay,
because I don't want to like risk destroying all my spells in the very first.
fair enough.
So I turn to the one that's close by, and I say to it, "I turn your sight into shite. I cast my eye bite."
Ooh.
Okay.
You worked shite into a rhyme. Very nice.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so one creature you target takes 1d4 damage, and it can't see you until the end of its next turn.
That's an awesome spell.
Yeah, not a lot of damage, but it's pretty handy.
And it's also, you know, you don't want to waste a bigger spell, you know, if you were to
Yeah.
fail.
And you got to say shite.
You got to say shite. What's the damage roll?
It's a 1d4. So I did 1 damage.
Oh my goodness.
I'm
Well,
helping.
he's going to turn a blind eye to you. And he'll go on to Sunny. With still disadvantage. 12. Not going to hit you.
Devastating.
Oh, God. Another one on you, Chris. 13.
Clang, clang, clang.
No, not going to cut it. All right, we go
Thanks,
to
sir.
Grix. What you got, Grix?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna move up. I actually rechecked all of my stuff, so I actually have way more damage than I thought I did.
No,
Uh,
get out of here.
Or I had because I didn't add my +1 from my
Oh, your talents.
and yeah. So
See, that kind of stuff will get you killed in the Shadowdark, all right?
I realize that now. I gotta double check everything now.
You do.
Rick,
By the way,
stop messing around. Give
I
him the
will say
full
one thing here. Sorry to talk over you, Nate. You have
No,
8
it's
minutes
alright.
and 31 seconds left on your torch that is on the floor near CJ.
Great. So I'm gonna I'll shoot at the one that's attacking Zur over here.
Mm-hmm.
Enter button. There we go. That is an 18.
Let's make it count, CJ.
Ah. That's another 5 damage.
CJ, another kill.
Pew, like a sniper.
Nice.
To the heart again.
Yeah.
This one tumbles over, hits its head on the chair on the way down, falls to the ground, blood pooling up.
Like Legolas, just like drawn arrows and
Yeah, just like a much
Firing 'em.
shorter,
Just
less
like
less
shorter,
handsome,
greener,
yeah, greener.
handsomer Legolas.
Way
If
to hit
only.
it where it counts.
And then we go to Sunny. Hit him where it counts, Sunny.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Where the sunny don't shine.
I swing for a 23.
Yep.
gonna lay into it for 8 damage.
And how do you kill this one, Sonny?
My sword slashes down right where the neck meets the shoulder. And I make a nice diagonal right through the main heart of him.
Yeah. And that will end the combat, everyone, as this dwarf here is under control of the puppet master and tied up.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. Let me just turn this music off here. Okay.
I turn to the others and say, "What? I can make him do the worm."
All right,
I
Zer,
wanna see
what do you do,
the worm
Zer?
up there.
Zer, what do you do?
Oh, I'm gonna walk over to my friend. I've got you, friend, and I'm gonna give him a cure. Cure wounds.
Go for it.
It's a first level spell, and it is a roll a number of d6 is equal to. Hold on. So
I'll keep the roll 20 up.
your touch restores ebbing life. So I'm gonna roll to see if I fail at it. I think I failed.
What'd you
Luck
get?
token, luck token, luck token, luck token.
Don't want to use a luck token on this.
Ooh, but 10 too. You
Out
failed
of
with
combat.
a
So I needed an 11, and I rolled a
10. Ooh.
I pull up my pipe, start smoking.
But that the spell's not lost, right? It's just
The spell is lost for the day.
okay. Well,
Luck token, luck token,
Oh,
luck token.
are you hurt, dearie?
she comes at you with her weird fingers.
So yeah, it would be Agatha's turn. Agatha,
Yeah.
you're up.
Look,
Okay,
should we
who's
just look? The torch is almost out. Should we just grab that guy that's tied up and get to the light upstairs?
I think that's a marvelous idea. I can't pick him up.
Here's what I would have healed if I managed to cast a spell.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that would have been real nice.
Is that what you heal?
That's what I would have healed. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
dice
wow.
equal to
Roll a
what?
dice equal of d6 is equal to 1 plus half your level, rounded down. One target you touch regains that many hit points. So it's 5d6. That's pretty impressive for a first
Dang.
level spell.
That's really impressive.
That
Well,
is really good.
I guess because it's like upscaled, almost like the equivalent in D&D, where it's like, you know, the more powerful you are, the more powerful your lower
Yeah.
level spells are.
Maybe because the spells are risk. You have risk to fail your spellcaster.
Yeah.
So it's
Agreed.
a better payoff, I guess.
Really
Okay.
could have used those
And-
14 hit points.
Um,
Spent the luck token.
It's okay, dearie. I can help you a little bit. Die not like a fool. Eat the toadstool. And I'm going to cast toadstool.
Ooh, what's this do?
That's a tier 2. I'm just showing off all the spells right now. That's tier 2. I need more than 12. Or equal 12? I don't. How does the DC work?
Hang on, I gotta
Does
get
it
something.
meet?
here.
It meet?
You have to meet it.
What are you looking for?
Okay, cool. Yes, I did it. You can get if you eat. Okay, I conjure
got-
a plume. I
Sorry,
conjure a plump speckled toadstool in my hand. It disappears at the end of my next turn. So I'll offer it to my wounded friend for when he comes by.
Does he know to eat this normally, or is it a first time he's ever seen this toadstool?
Have I seen you do this before?
Have you seen like just a mushroom literally grow out of my skin?
Ew.
She rips a mole off her face and it grows into a mushroom.
Wait, is that what it said?
Oh.
Eat.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
She rips off one of her various moles.
Ooh.
I love it.
I think I'd keep the wounds.
It's
Like-
good
It's
for
called
you.
flavor.
If
Full of
I,
nutritiousness.
I gotta close my eyes when I do this every time.
All right, here you go.
You literally drink blood every day.
That's different. That's
This is
different.
just a little bit more decomposed.
It's like the blood could be from anything. The mole. Like,
This is great. I love being a crow.
Do her moles regenerate when she pulls them off? Like
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Naturally, yeah.
The holes close.
Yeah, it has to.
I
I guess I'll eat this. I gotta close my eyes when I do this. It's just so gross every time.
It's like a junior mint.
Now, you say thank you now, dear. All right, it's good manners.
Thank you so much, Agatha. It's real. Yeah,
You're very welcome. Tell me how it tastes. Oh, you're such a good boy.
Oh God, the hot bun is back.
God.
I can't tell.
Okay.
Oh.
And how much does it heal him again?
Nothing.
A D6.
Is
Roll it.
it worth it? Really? Just to get back a D6?
Roll it so we can see the 1.
It's a 5.
Okay.
Hey.
Agatha gets results.
I'll give him
5.
another
Very
cure
nice.
on next turn.
Okay, so we're out of crawling turns here, I guess, if we wanted to stop it at this point. Yeah, so you can drag that body back up to the stairs, and I think, CJ, you said something like, want to bring it up to the light. There's no light, actually.
Oh,
It's pretty dark.
Wait,
do
I do my focus roll again?
Oh, for the Puppet Master?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's tied up, so at this point, if you wanted to just secure it, you could drop your focus and still keep it tied up.
No. I want to hop up the stairs with him.
Okay, keep your focus going. Roll it.
Yeah, that does it.
Okay, so you hop up the stairs with the creature, and
Like
then
the
you'll...
bunny now, dearie. Hop! Hop!
You're like a sadistic kindergarten teacher.
Yeah.
I'm
way
the
to
evil
put it.
Miss Frizzle.
Yes.
That's a good way to put it.
Terrified. There would be no misbehaving in her class whatsoever.
No.
Agatha doesn't think of herself as evil. She's just here to have a good time.
But nobody would learn because all the kids would be staring at her moles that keep falling off.
Turning into mushrooms.
Turning
They're
into
crawling away now.
turning into fungus. Okay, so you bring the body up to the stairs, and there is no light up there. And the timer for your torch ends in 5 seconds. So,
Oh, I just poked around downstairs before coming up.
the timer is done. But that's okay. You can either light another one or perhaps even open the boarded up windows, to get some light in here. It is midday, so there's opportunities to get some natural light in here if you choose to do so. I don't know if that's what you want. Or you could head out of this place. But the light is ending. So you get up to the stairs, past the scene, the crime scene there, the gore on the floor, and you get out into the main area of the church as the torchlight will end. What do we want to do, everybody? Discuss.
I can summon up a light, but people might notice there's a light inside.
Just wanted to see if there was anything else we could learn in that other room.
I mean, I don't know that there's a lot to learn. It seemed like it was a storage room. I don't know where those things were trying to go. Do you think there was another exit?
I didn't see it.
No, the other room upstairs.
Oh, the other room. Oh, up here. This room over here. That one. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Can you cast light there, Agatha?
Yes, I can do that. I'm going to drop my concentration on the puppet spell. I'm going to assume this guy has been securely knotted up by this point.
You drag him up
Light.
the stairs, or hop up the stairs, and the rest of you tie him up. Make sure it's tight.
Alright, so I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to, let's see. I wish for it to be bright. I call upon witch light! Okay, let me do my roll real quick to make sure it works.
Agatha, on point today.
Okay, what did I get? Okay,
Can't
yeah.
stop.
Truly was. Agatha all
Okay,
along.
duration, focus, range near. You summon a floating marsh light that bobs in the air and casts light out to a close radius around it. The light can change colors and take on vague shapes. It can float up to a near distance on your turn, and the vague shape it takes is just like the shape of a cat.
Okay. And it really just gives off a little light. It's actually close, not near, so it doesn't really illuminate a full room. But that's okay. You can stick close to the light and use that. And you rolled a 14?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that cat-like light, shaped light, will start to wander around, and I think you want to go into the other room, correct? Is that what the group was suggesting?
I thought we were going to question the dude, but if everyone wants to explore, I'm
I
down.
mean, I don't know what we're gonna be able to get out of the dude questioning him. He seemed pretty angry and not very talkative. But
So
we
why
could
don't
try.
why don't we talk? We'll just give you a quick description here. So the dwarf, you've dragged him up. You brought him up. He's now right here in front of the altar, tied up, restrained. He struggles a bit, but sees that there's no sense in trying to resist. So he'll just kind of like lay there still, and coughing. Bits of like kind of like bile and spit come out of the mouth. You can see the lesions and the sores all over his body. He looks very ill.
Oh, you poor creature. I'm gonna like lean in real close to him. You know the words that I speak right now? Are you yourself at all?
You just see labored breathing, and his eyes stare blankly out into the distance beyond you.
Thedgum. 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 You there? You there, Thedgum? Maybe if I say his name. Is that him? Is that Thedgum? You guys think that's Thedgum?
His eyes will
Hey,
look,
maybe it's Davis or Stevens.
his eye will look towards you though, CJ, when you call out Thedgum.
Never mind, it's Thedgum.
I think it's Thedgum. I think the other ones down there were Davis and
I think you nailed it.
Stevens.
Oh,
Thedgum was the only dwarf. I think Cunningham, Davis, and Stevens were all humans.
Oh, that's good memory.
I have it's like a steel trap up here. It's almost like I wrote these things down.
Again, the only response though is just a quick glance with his eyes from the side as he continues to his labored breathing, coughing fits, things like that.
Thedgum, I'm very sorry for your friends down there. Are you aware of what's happening to you?
Just a blank stare up at the ceiling.
Do I think he's possessed?
I think he might be possessed.
I mean, he's not dead or undead, right? We tried that.
Hey, definitely none of them reacted to my greaves.
It's definitely some sort of sickness.
If he's under some kind of mind control, I could probably cast protection on him.
I can, let's, do you think,
Good idea.
maybe he's so sick that he doesn't understand anything anymore.
When cast on an already possessed target, the possessing entity makes a charisma check versus the last spellcasting check. On a failure, the entity is expelled. I'll try that.
Roll
I'm gonna
the
cast
yep.
to see if he's possessed by some kind of entity.
And the spellcasting check is an opposed check.
No, I just failed at that one too.
Okay, so you attempt to what's it called? This spell, is it
Protection from evil.
protection from evil? So you try to exercise whatever control, whatever thing has control over Thedgum, and you meet quite a bit of resistance, and you fail the check. Ultimately, you're not able to really penetrate deep.
Might be only one way to help this feller. And that's at the end of a blade.
Surgery.
Should we not ask around at the tavern, considering this person
Well-
might be valued to somebody?
We could
We
go
might
talk
get
back.
a reward.
You want to
I mean-
sell a possessed dwarf?
Look, they already know that
Only
this
back
guy
to
is
his
here.
family.
The town already knows about Thedgum. We know the town knows about Thedgum. The only guy who we could talk to that could really do anything is the doctor. We already talked to the doctor. He wouldn't tell us anything.
He wouldn't even let us see him.
He wouldn't even let us see him. But now that we've seen him and we know what's going on, we should go talk to the doctor and be like, "Hey, yo, Redmond, what's going on here? We met Thedgum. We met his other friends. They were not too happy to see us."
I like this idea, but we might be admitting to murder if we go to the doctor and tell him about this.
I mean, the doctor's, wasn't able to help them at all anyway, but maybe the doctor has more information about what's happened to them.
Doc doesn't seem like he's on the best of terms with everybody.
Well, the doctor
Might be able to
didn't.
use that.
We said we would help the doctor in ways that we could, so this might be a way that we could. But also, we should probably go talk to the doctor. Give him the. Maybe we don't let him know what we know, and we just ask him, a couple questions like, "Hey, you seen anybody possessed by anything lately?" Because we certainly haven't. Give him the old third degree. But he seems like a really good guy. He gave me that pink stuff. It really helped my heartburn a little bit. His back, but.
Speaking of which,
You need another toadstool? Will that help?
No, I don't think that'll help, unfortunately.
You're still hurt though, sweetie.
I am hurt, so I should probably go talk to Redmond. Maybe he's got more
All
elixirs
those
that could.
doctors are such quacks.
This guy seemed on the up and up. He
Off
seemed
another
like he was
mole.
really trying to help. Look, I'm just saying.
I look over at Grix, and Grix has seen me smoke my bowl a bunch, my pipe, and I nod to him as I take a puff if he's interested in my pipe.
Sure. I guess I'll take a drag of your pipe.
I know it's not good for your heartburn, but it's good for your heart.
And I'll pack some of the special stuff in there and let you take a toke. And let's see, you get 1 hit point back.
Thank you.
There
Thank
you
you.
go, Grix.
Thank you. Yeah, I know I took a lot of damage down there. You guys seem all fine. It's really.
How much hurt are you? Are you still hurt?
I'm pretty. Yeah, I took a lot of damage. I'm at
This is
16 out of
ridiculous.
29.
Get over here. I'll cast.
Better you than me, though.
I'll cast regenerate on him.
You know how much damage those things did? Were you able to see the dice rolls? I don't remember.
We didn't see the dice rolls, but
Okay. They did a lot of damage.
they did a lot of damage. But
Yeah.
everyone else
There, I cast regenerate.
didn't get hit.
Well, remember, he cast protection, what is it called?
Yeah,
I was in good hands there.
Protection from evil.
protection from evil and 19 AC.
Yeah.
The state farm of priests watching over me.
Regenerate 1d4 hit points on my turn, and for the duration of the spell, it's focus. And it regrows lost body parts if you lost any body parts.
Are you gonna try it?
I already I cast it. I rolled a critical.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what doesn't critical success actually do something? It increases the modifier, the number, right?
The numerical.
So it's a d6,
What? No. What is it normally? A D4.
a d4.
So if I'm not mistaken, it doubles numerical value. So it'd be 2D4.
2d. Nice. There you go. 7.
Nice.
I'm fairly certain that's how it is.
Get in the comments. Let us know if we did that correct.
It says critical success. If you roll a natural 20 on a spellcasting check, you may double one of the spell's numerical value effects. This remains in effect until on a focus spell as well until your next focus check. So this is a focus one, right?
Yeah.
So next turn, if you roll your focus check and you get a nat 20, it would still double it. But if not, it would be a normal success.
Well, look, I just think poor Thedgum here, back to what we're trying to do. Poor Thedgum here is kind of a lost cause, it seems. Like, I don't think he's going to do anything. We could put him back in the room, but we do need to talk to Redmond about what he knows about this possession or whatever's happening.
Yeah, I've had enough of the nonsense in this town. Let's go get some answers.
Yes, leave him tied up. That way he doesn't bother anybody. But maybe not slice his throat quite yet.
At this moment, you'll hear scratching at the front door of the church, just like a scratching on the wood.
I go over to it. Gracie? Gracie, is that you?
You open up the door.
I want to listen first.
Yeah, you'll hear meow.
Gracie. I'm gonna crack open the door.
You crack open the door. The cat will, scurry in past your legs, and in the distance, now that you have opened the door and you can hear the outside, you'll hear Cornelius in the distance. He's not in sight from the cracked door, but you can hear him off maybe to the east, and you hear him say, "No, I wasn't looking for any specific key. No need to head that way. No. I was just asking, inquiring for a friend."
Our cover's been blown, friends. We must make haste and leave.
I grab Thedgum.
What are you doing? Leave that guy here.
It's in broad daylight.
What are you
What?
gonna do with him out there? He needs to stay in here.
I have an idea.
I want to bring him to the dock.
The doctor already knows about him, and the doctor comes in here to take care of it.
It's
Wait,
okay.
hold on. Let's make sure. Sorry. I thought the other doctor was taking care of them.
No,
And he
There's like
wasn't
an
allowed
alchemist
to.
and there's a doctor, right?
Yeah, well, there's Redmond, and then there's the one he's competing with, the other guy.
I thought it was only Redmond.
Redmond is the only doctor. He's the
Yeah.
only
No, but-
person who actually has training in
he's-
medicine.
But he said don't go to, what is it, Truth Duncan's, no. Yeah, Truth
Yeah.
Duncan's Curious.
Yeah, this guy kind of doubles as a.
So wait, just double checking. Redmond definitely has seen him already, Thedgum?
Yes.
Well, Redmond is the one that's in charge of taking care of the Thedgum. Yeah, that's what you've been told.
I kind of want to,
I want
And
to throw
Redmond-
Thedgum. I want to drop him at the feet of this doctor and ask him what he's been doing.
Do you want to do
Look,
this in
Redmond's
front of the
Redmond's a
town?
good guy. Look, I'm just saying, Redmond's a good guy. He's been like taking care of the guy. He knows about the guy.
Excuse me, guard. Wait for me, guard. Wait up.
I rush off.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Um,
I gotta
and
go,
are
I
you
gotta go.
carrying him over your shoulder?
Yeah.
I'm
You can't
gonna
unleash him in the town.
I'm going to
I got
tap.
this one
I'm
under
going to tap
control.
the guy, and I'm going to say, "You who is in my vicinity, have some fun with invisibility." And I'm going to cast it on what's his name?
Thedgum? You're casting invisibility on Thedgum. Okay. Go for it. Roll your check. Let's see this.
I knew. Wait. Luck token.
Okay, because that's a 2 on the roll. Go ahead.
Yeah.
A 10. Oh no! It doesn't
Okay.
work. You lose invisibility.
Like I do it, and there's just like sputtering out of my finger, like sparks, and it's like, fuck.
Be
Oh,
all right. Let's just get to the dock and get some answers.
That would have been too funny.
Nate, I did see you move Sunny's token just over here. Did you look in this room?
I mean, yeah, I wanted to do that.
Just at a glance, with just a very dim light in the other room, it looks as though this could have been some sort of a makeshift, triage room. There's like a
really would
cot.
have liked to look at that room before.
Well, there.
Yeah,
You hear
but we
Cornelius
ran.
in the distance. Yeah.
We ran.
Okay, so you run out the door, close it behind you, and
Yeah.
head off. And I assume everyone gets their items, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you head off, head across the street to the Copper Bell at the main entrance, and now you see Cornelius with some guards coming around from the back of the church to the front. And Cornelius is like, I was just curious. Really, I didn't mean to alarm anyone. I'm a worshiper of Hyperius, and he's doing his best to try to BS through his whatever cover he blew. Do you try to catch his attention, or?
No, I'm trying to hide and then make my way to the doctors.
I figure I might as well kind of help distract the guards so they don't see him with the body over his shoulder. This group.
I'm going behind the copper bell,
I'll be
running in
honest
the
with you,
alley.
because the guards are just focused on the church. They're just getting their keys, and there's 2 of them, two guards. Again, they don't have weapons drawn or anything like that. They're just go into the door. You can definitely escape and get to the other side of the Copper Bell without being noticed.
Oh yeah, let's go.
So you head to the other side, and you hear the guard saying, "Hey, doors is open. Ain't supposed to be open right now, was it?" The other guard's like, "You didn't go in here, did you?" And he's like, "No, I swear, I didn't go in there. I wouldn't ask for a key." And he's like, "Yeah, he's right. Doc probably forgot to lock it up." And then that's the end of the conversation as you get behind the
Yes.
Copper Bell. All right, let's go to the town map. I think that might be a good segue here, right?
Say, Grix, which way to the docks?
It's across the street from the Copper Bell.
Great. We're going around the Copper Bell then.
Right across the street.
Do we have like a blanket we could just wrap this guy in?
Isn't the Oh yeah, but it's like farther away from the church. That's what I thought.
No, the church, Copper Bell, Apothecary. It's right. It's all
Yes.
on-
So the apothecary is further away from the church than the Copper Bell.
Yes.
So we are going around it.
You want to come in through like the back of the apothecary?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
Okay. All right, so you get to the back of the apothecary. This is not the typical entrance. So do you knock? Do you barge in? What do you do?
I open the door if it's open.
It will be open.
I open it up and are you guys? Yeah. And
Yeah.
what do I see?
I'm right with you.
You see a back room. There's just all different sorts of medicines, ingredients, racks and shelves. There's a small little table. It could really only fit 2 people at it. Redmond, who you have not met. Am I mistaken? You have not met Redmond?
I haven't.
So you see a man who you haven't met, a middle-aged human. He's sitting there. He's got some sort of meat on a plate. He's cutting with a knife and a fork. Seems to be having his lunch, and he'll be alarmed at the fact that you're heading in. He doesn't know who you are, and you have a body with you. So he'll say, "What are you doing?"
I say, you, Redmond.
And he sees the rest of you mosey in. Are you all behind?
I'm right behind him.
He stands kind of rigid.
I'm,
Yes,
I'm
his-
behind them also, but like,
You're small.
yeah.
He's got his knife and fork still in his hand, and he stands up rigid, and he says,
Who else was here with me? Wasn't
Zer.
I
Zer
was.
with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, you two, you're robbers, aren't you?"
What? No, sit down, fool. You've got some explaining to do.
"What are you doing with
Redmond.
Thedgum?"
That's where
Now
you're
this
gonna
one
start
says-
explaining.
Oh, sorry.
I'm done.
Nope. Said this one, I point to Gracie, says you're a trustworthy lad. But I need to know what's going on here. What happened?
And I'll kind of put Thedgum down a little roughly on the ground in front of him.
What happened with Thedgum here?
You
He
just
been
hear,
taken over?
you just hear a thud on the
Yeah.
wood floor as his body rolls around.
Look, I'm
Yo-
sorry, Doc. I told him not to take him here. We just needed to talk to you about it, but they decided to bring him. I don't know. I'm sorry. That stuff, the pink stuff, worked. I think.
I
I'm
did.
feeling a lot better.
I did say you better come back and not go to Truth Duncan.
Definitely didn't go to Truth Duncan. That's for sure.
He goes over to Thedgum. He'll put his knife and fork down now, and he'll come over and like check his vitals. Put his finger near his throat, check the pulse and that sort of thing. And he'll go like he's burning up. Where did you find him?
Yeah, it's probably from eating his buddies.
No, I don't think he was eating his buddies. He was eating a guard.
His head will just turn up towards you and be like, "What did you say?"
He was eating a guard.
There's a
It was
bloody
a lot
mess
of-
over there in the church.
Yeah,
You went to the church? I told you not to go to the church.
look,
How many adventurers do you deal with per day? You know that's like...
I guess we don't deal with too many of your kind.
Look, you weren't protecting much in there. There were dead bodies all over, and they were finishing off the others. If we didn't get in there, they were going to break out. We did this town a favor.
Eating?
Now, this is personal. What is going on?
Yes, eating,
this
munching, chewing upon.
He'll sit back in his chair now. Now that he knows that
Are you
gum
going to
is...
finish that? I point his food.
It's like fried liver or something. He'll be like, no, and he'll push it, slide it on the table towards you.
I
Eat it.
take it and I split it with Pretty.
Yeah, Pretty will
She
Pretty
puts
will
it in
love
her
it.
bag because she's like, this is gonna be great for spellcasting.
I know. I
She's
just
not
steal
even
the
interested in
silverware.
eating it either.
Redmond looks at all of you and he goes, I'm a bit as lost as you are. The
Were
town.
they like this when you left them?
I mean, he looks at him again, kind of eyes him. I mean, he was very, I would say,
Was he eating other people?
no, God, no.
All right.
No, but he was very stubborn, very hard to deal with, very resistant,
And
fighting
what's
us
that like?
left and right.
Was that similar to what he was like before?
I didn't know him before. He's one of the Brightstones, and their clan, they situated themselves in the mine and the guild house, and that's about it. They don't stop to say hello, if you know what I mean.
Well,
But I've had no bad interactions with him. He's always been someone in the town. But now that I've been able to work with him, I've realized that it's either his stubbornness or this fever that he's possessed him.
this is more than the fever. I've seen fevers, and
I mean,
I've seen
he's-
possession.
He
This
was
is
getting
more-
violent the last I treated him. Last night we had an issue. He struck one of the nurses, and so we tied him down.
You mean the nurse's dead body over there on the first floor of the church?
Oh, I just forgot. I just remembered. I forgot something. I'll be right back. I gotta go get something. I forgot.
And Grix is gonna step out for a second.
Okay. Do you want to tell us what you're doing, or do you want to keep
Yeah,
a secret?
Grix is gonna go try and find Cornelius.
Oh, right. Yeah. So
Can I send Pretty along with him?
Oh yeah. I'll take the cat with me.
I think Pretty actually wants to eat more of that liver.
You can have some when you come back as a reward, alrighty? Pretty.
She'll just like purr and rub up in your leg, and then when she realizes she's not getting anything, she'll follow Grix.
No, I gave Briggs the liver.
Oh, you give Grix the liver. Oh, then she'll follow Grix
Yeah.
to the 9 hells.
Come on, pretty. Let's go.
You'll head out the back and get to the side, and you can see at the end, it looks like he's being kind of yelled at. Maybe he's being admonished of sorts. Some people from the Copper Bell have come out, and they're like watching him, laughing at him. But he'll sulk and keep his head low, and then once the guards leave and lock the church up again, he'll head back to you.
Okay. Yeah, that's all. We can go back to the interrogation of Dr. Redmond. I just wanted to
Make sure he's okay. Yeah.
spend a little.
Say, look, Doc. Looks like you can do some research on this, or I can put Thedgum out of his misery.
No, you can't kill him.
So, that's why I gave you two options.
Well,
Do you have your
if I-
blade out, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, I guess I probably sheathed it to throw him over my shoulder, carrying my shield with the other hand. But when I put him down, yeah.
Okay.
So, you gotta find out what's going on with this lad. He's the only one left.
Yeah, that's why we can't kill him. I need to do some more tests on him.
Yeah, so you're lucky we got in there before they killed all
What if-
each other.
What do you know so far? Where did he get afflicted with this? What was he doing? Tell us what you know. Stop being evasive.
Give me a persuasion check here, charisma check here.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
Intimidate him instead
Sure.
with charisma.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I think an 8 is -1, right?
Oh, you have an 8 charisma?
Oh,
Oh, but you rolled
nice.
an 18. Okay. So he'll look at you all and just kind of realize that perhaps whether it's out of fear of the blade standing in front of him or the fact that he doesn't have much of a chance here to If he loses this patient, he'll begrudgingly say, "Look, all I know is that when Cunningham brought back his body, again, he's part of the Grove. When Cunningham brought back his body, he was mute, quiet, just silent stares. They tried to ask him questions. I wasn't the first to see him. We had heard about it. Rumors started swirling. But I didn't see him right away. I don't know where this affliction came from. The forest, maybe? The mine? The mining accident can't be a coincidence. So somewhere from the mine to back here, something happened to him. He's been like that ever since. And over the last few weeks, as he became a patient of mine, Resolved really wanted me to work with him. Wanted to see what I could do, if there's any concoction I could come up with. I couldn't. I tried the standard stuff. I tried to treat him as if he was sick. He had a cough, a fever. But I could never get the fever down low enough for a long enough time to really get through to him. He's becoming more violent, filled with rage.
Hellfire burning in him.
I swear, sometimes I'd look at him, and I'd wonder if his eyes were red, glowing with evil.
Bob, I don't know, like, there isn't a history check, but, like, would I be familiar with this enough to know?
There's no
this?
history check.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that this doesn't sound exactly like what happens to you.
Okay, cool.
But the idea of losing yourself and that sort of rage and that sort of evil that resides, that sounds all too familiar.
Okay.
And he says, some days I just think he's possessed. And then you hear from the front the door open and close, and a female voice call out, "Dr. Redmond? Dr. Redmond, are you here?"
Paging Dr. Redmond.
All right,
looks-
Doc, where do you want me to leave him?
He looks to all of you. Leave him? What do you mean? He can't stay here.
Yes, that's why I asked you where.
Oh. Back to the church.
You got a key?
I do. Dr. Redmond, are you here? I need some more of that pink powder that you make.
We'll take him back. Just give me the key.
Rose, is that you? And she goes, "Oh, you're in the back. Should I come back?" "Oh, no. I'll be right out. Just finishing up. I made a mess back here. I'll be right with you." And he says, "Yes. Here's the key." He'll take out the key and shaky hands. He'll remove it from the keychain and give it to you.
Cool. I will take the body back if the rest of the party's down with that.
Yeah.
Where?
Okay. All right. You will leave out the back door, I assume? Okay.
Mhm.
You leave out the back door, and all you hear as the door closes is another door opening in Redmond's voice. "Is that Rose Hawkins?" "Oh, Doctor, how are you? How have you been?" And then close the door. You head to the front. You meet back up with Cornelius as he's sulking towards the Copper Bell. And,
Cornelius, you see Grix arguing with Cornelius.
Yeah, that was the redhead, and now I'm out here with you and not in there with the redhead.
I'm
Because
sorry.
you had to be the one who had to go and get the wrong freaking guards to try and get into the freaking the church the wrong way, and then now Rose is in there talking to Redmond and not me. Do you see what you did? You see how you screwed it up, Cornelius?
He looks over. He says, "Zur, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to mess anything up. I just, I went and asked for
Zur.
the keys, see where if I could get a key to the church, and the guards got all."
Silence! You will accept your admonishment,
I hold up the key.
fool.
He's like, "I will accept my admonishment."
Aw,
You see a tear
dearie,
just
come
stream.
here with me.
Yes.
I'll take care of you.
I love it.
Sir, it's like every time with these guys
Can I
that you
make an
find them.
intimidation check to make sure he doesn't come with me?
Oh.
At
It's
every
okay.
opportunity.
It's okay, son. You will serve your purpose.
Okay. Okay.
Start with helping.
Yeah.
Wait,
Estelle.
is that a body? Wait,
He's not
Nah, don't worry
dead
about it.
yet.
is
He's
that
alive.
the dwarf?
I'll go and put the body back.
Cornelius, we all have
and
bodies.
just leave it there tied up to
Sure.
a bed.
It is nobody.
And then when I get back out, I'll give Grix
Well,
the key.
Go search
Say-
for any notes that might have been left in the other room too. Or I will do that while he's doing that.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
You look in
I was-
the triage room and you can see that there's mostly this looks like it's been actually cleared out. Like obviously when the church was closed, everything was removed. Things that weren't necessary were thrown out probably. There's a desk, a little cot. For the most part, this is just where Redmond would kind of sit and work and kind of mix things, concoctions. Maybe they would put like dirty rags and blankets, things like that. There's not much here. There's some notes scribbled on, but it's mostly like ingredients Redmond had used. They seem like all natural herbal ingredients. Nothing of value or note in here.
Right.
The body
I'll
you
leave
place
the body-
back where? In
I
the
was going to put it on a bed and make sure it's tied down.
Gotcha. So do you keep the rope tied to him as well?
Yeah, unless I could find something to replace it so I could give the rope back.
It does look like there are straps on the one cot that was slid over, but they look like they have been broken. So without some repairing, you'd have to probably just keep them tied up with the rope.
Alright, I'll just keep him tied there with the rope. Come back out, give Grix the key and pull my own rope out and give it to, Ags? Is it your rope?
Thank you so much, dearie. That's so
Ah.
sweet of you. And I reach to pat your head.
Thanks, thanks.
Inches away.
That's just
And,
sweet.
say, Grix, I think Rose might still be in there. Someone needs to return this key.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna go return this key right now.
What a nice young man.
You'll head in, and the door will open actually, and she'll open the door for you and hold it open and go, "Oh, are you coming in?
Yes, actually, I was. Hi there, Rose. How are you doing?
Have we met before?"
So nice to finally meet you. I mean, we met before the meeting at the church. You were walking by. I think you were going to teach children or something. But it's so nice to finally meet you. My name's Grix, by the way. I'm a goblin, but I'm an adventurer here, trying to help the town. I'm a very skilled bard.
You're friends with Gideon.
Yes, Gideon, the guy. Yeah, we were talking outside the church. the
I
bigger
couldn't hear
church.
you very well, but I did see you speaking with him. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, hi. Very nice to meet you. I hope to see you again. If you're going to the pub later, because we're gonna be having dinner, maybe we'll run into each other. Do you guys go to the Copper Bell? Do you go to the fancier place? Where do you usually go for dinner?
I don't usually.
You go out to eat?
I don't usually spend my nights at the taverns. I take care of my elderly father.
Oh my God, that's so great for you to take care.
In fact, that's why I'm here. I have his constipation medicine.
Great, that's fantastic. You're so caring. That's a wonderful thing for you to do. Well, I just have to go talk to the doctor. But it's great to run into you. Best of luck with your father. But,
Redmond says,
if
"Now
you want-
go home, Rose." So he comes up to the door, pushes her out, pushes you in. I'll talk with your father soon. I'll make sure I check on him in the morning. Thank you. And she's like, "Oh, no need to check on him." He'll close the door. He goes, "What are you doing?
I was talking to Rose.
Do you have the key?
Yeah, yes.
Is it
I
done?
guess. Okay, yeah. So
Good. Give it to me."
Here's the key.
He'll
You
take it.
hand it to him. Here you go.
He says, "Now, not a word of this to anyone."
Well, look, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna say anything because I know you and you helped me, so I'm gonna help you. But like, you gotta tell us a little bit. You know, I'm trying here to help to get the information and help the town the best I can.
You want to talk to someone who might know something?
Yes,
Find
I do.
Cunningham, then. He's the one who started this whole thing. He brought his body back.
Cunningham wasn't one of the sick dudes.
No, Cunningham is part of the Grove.
Okay, because there was more than just Thedgum in the place.
I know.
Who were the other guys?
That was Stevens.
And Davis.
Davis.
Okay, so Cunningham wasn't one of the sick ones.
No. Cunningham brought him back. Thedgum.
Okay.
The others got sick once Thedgum arrived. In fact, it felt like, for a while, it felt like I was just looking to see who was going to be sick next. Thankfully, we haven't had any new infected people this week.
All right, so where can I find Cunningham? Do you know where he's out in the forest, the woods,
The Grove, yes.
Grove?
There's a trail that leads southwest. Follow it. The Grove will find you.
Okay, that's not ominous at all.
I know.
But all right, well, me and my friends, we're gonna have to go. But thank you so much for your help.
Goodbye. He pushes you out and closes the door. You hear it locked twice
Put in a
behind
good
you.
word with Rose for me.
All right, so the group reconvenes. Where do you want to go now?
Oh, I think we have our destination. The
Yeah,
Grove.
look, guys, we gotta go down southwest to try and find Cunningham. That's who Redmond said Cunningham's got the information we might be looking for.
Well, let me finish healing you first. How many hit points are you still down?
I am down 6.
Before you do that, though, do you want to take any rest, or do you want to...
Yeah, should we just take a short rest here?
Do we get hit points back when we rest?
So if you do a traditional rest in Shadowdark, it's the 8 hours, like equivalent of a long rest, you would heal back all your hit points. But if our house rules have the short rest, which is an hour, and it will heal back a hit dice if you choose to use the healing. One spell will be recovered, or one use of a wand will be recovered.
Let's
then-
just take I'm down 2 of my spell. No, what did I lose? I lost protection from evil and cure wounds, 2 big ones. So let's do a full rest.
Well,
against those
since
back.
I haven't lost any, Alex, if you down any magic?
Yeah, she can't cast invisibility.
Yes, I lost my.
All right. Well, so I haven't lost a spell, so I'm gonna say, hey, Rix.
Yep.
Got something for you. Never mind, my hand. It's not working. Never mind.
Now we're going to take a rest.
Now we're gonna take a
We're gonna take a rest.
They just
Maybe a good idea
failed.
to take a rest.
I assume you failed the cure wounds, right?
No, I also have Toadstool. I have witch spells.
You're gonna pull a mole off too.
No. Mine's totally different.
He rips them all off Agatha.
My Toadstool is very different from Ag's.
Agatha, come here.
Oh my! I had no idea.
I pull a nose hair. No.
Ooh.
No, I figure mine will be different.
Like,
But we'll do that when it happens.
little bugger.
He pulls a booger out of his nose.
All right, so here's what we'll do. Did you want to get a room at the Copper Bell? I believe that's the establishment you preferred most.
Yeah, I like the Copper Bell.
Yeah, we can go to the Copper Bell.
You'll spend the rest of the afternoon there, eating, resting, tending to your wounds. You'll get a room. Obviously, you can get one. There's only a handful of rooms. Like I think there's like 6 rooms up top, and maybe 1 or 2 of them already claimed. So if you wanted to get one together, you can. It's very affordable for the night. John Wright, who's the proprietor, he's obviously going to be thrilled that he's got some guests. He'll give you the key. It's a very, very simple, serviceable room, and you can spend your rest there. Go ahead, heal back your hit points and spells and things like that.
Cool.
So that we spend hit dice.
I get back.
You can
One
do
hit
one
point.
hit dice. 1 hit dice on a short rest.
We're doing a long rest though.
Doing a long rest, Nate, I think.
Oh,
The regular rest, yeah. Hmm.
Oh, we're spending the entire night. So we just went to bed at noon.
oh.
Well, we just hung out, then we went to bed. We'll leave first thing in the morning for the Grove.
We share our secrets like all afternoon before hitting the hay.
Yeah.
We can spend the afternoon
Carousing.
gather more information. Hitting
Can
our
we do some
rows.
carousing?
You
Yeah,
could.
we
I
do
think there's carousing rule. Where's the carousing?
There is
I
a
wanna
carousing.
try it.
Bob, I want to see if there's a Wizards and Thieves game in the Copper Bell.
That's the like dice game or card game.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
haven't earned any coin.
Do we have any coin?
I don't think so.
Coins?
Carousing is a way to convert your coin you've earned into XP and other benefits.
Correct. You haven't found any coin yet.
Not
Yeah.
any-
And I know this might not be the traditional Shadowdark way because usually this game is dungeon delves, right? But we're obviously we're setting that all up. But yeah, at some point you can definitely cash in any coin you made.
Yeah, I have like carousing. I get additional 1d6.
We'll do our own carousing with our own group.
I'm just looking for the carousing rules right now, so
Yeah, I
Give
get
me
an
a
extra
second.
1d6 to our rolls when we carouse.
you could carouse if you'd like.
Oh.
What
But
is
we need gold.
carousing?
Well, you're not poor. You have your adventures. You just have traded in most of your coins. Did you not roll like some gold or?
I don't remember if we did.
Okay, so if you want, you can roll like starting gold. That's what you have at this point. Go for it. You could do that. You could look it up in the book. I'm just trying to find
is
the
it based
carousing
off your
table.
class?
Yeah, no, everybody gets the same. I think it's 3d6 times 10, if I'm not mistaken, or times 5. That might be it. Double check in the book. I'm just looking for the carousing rules here.
Okay.
Yeah, carousing is on page 96 or 92, 96.
Downtime, yeah. Ah, right, because it's basically a way to get XP and some benefits in game,
Right.
right? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if you'd have the I'm looking at the carousing event and the outcome here.
Not really.
You'd have to have a good amount of gold to really get a big benefit here.
We just all pitch in for one person to carouse and we just watch.
Let's do it. That's why we have a bard.
All right, so let's do it. CJ, do you want to... How much gold do you have? Did you roll?
Let me do this. He said 1d6.
3d6 times 5 or 10?
It's
I
6
have,
times 5 or 10.
50 if it's times 5.
Let's see here. Starting level. Let's go to starting gear. You start with 2d6 times 5. Excuse me.
Oh,
2d6 times 5.
Should I just remove the last number then?
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh, I got 50 gold. All right, that's enough for a worthy night of drinking and
Very
festivities with a
nice.
+0.
Right, but you have bonuses for this?
But I have a +6.
What?
Plus a
Naturally?
d6. Plus a d6.
Plus a
Sorry,
d6. Okay, so it's normally a d8 plus your
50.
6. A d6, excuse me.
Yeah, so it'd be 1d.
All right, go for it.
Plus 1d6.
And that makes sense. You're at the Copper Bell, and the what'd you
All right,
get?
so that's a 12.
A 12. And read that off on the chart. I see the chart here.
You defeat a noble in a highly wagered drinking contest. Gain 5 XP and a debt owed by the noble.
Ooh.
Heck
All right, so
yeah.
here's... I got it. Perfect. Let me just set this up here.
That's awesome. I love it.
Okay. There are no nobles or royalty here. This is not that type of a settlement. Obviously, they have a town speaker, that sort of thing. But the equivalent of royalty. As you're sitting for a night of revelry and drinking in the Copper Bell, you came in here and maybe judged this place a little too harshly. There were only like 3 or 4 people in here when you walked in the mid-afternoon, and everybody was at the other establishment. But it's nighttime now, and the locals have come to the tavern. So the Copper Bell's pretty busy. It's got maybe like 20 people in here. And it's a small place, so it fills in nicely, and you're enjoying the company. You hear the actual citizens. You feel like the salt of the earth citizens kind of gathering. Maybe there are some card games of wizards and, what is it called, Wizards and Thieves, Nate?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe there's a game of Wizards and Thieves that started up in the corner. You got people who are drinking and enjoying themselves. And in come the McDougals. Here in Perseverance, the McDougals are as close you get to royalty as possible. You've got Ella, and you've got Frederick, the McDougals. They're in their 50s. They have children, 7 children in total. Some of them are adult children. Some of them are even teenagers still. They run one of the farms. They were one of the first family of farmers here. Now, these are not the original McDougals. Obviously, that would have been their grandparents, but they're, like I said, as much royalty as possible. And Ella McDougall, she seems to be the one in charge. She's the one who kind of runs the business. And Frederick, he literally just loves to be out in the field, farming with his 7 children. And all of them start with, they've got E names. So give me a couple E names. Ella and Frederick, what are their E names, children?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth, she's the
Edward.
oldest, of course.
Ernest.
Edgin.
Albert.
Ernest.
Ernest, Edgin,
Just
yeah.
don't call me Frank.
Elephant,
Elephant is very, very fat.
Elephanta, and she's the youngest. She's only like 16 years old. But she's here, and she's got a foul mouth. She curses, and she drinks like anybody else.
She's a big nose.
Very,
He's
yes.
6.
And it actually, she grew into it. The name, of course. Elephanta. So Ernest, Elephanta, Edgin, Elizabeth, the rest, maybe the others are not here at the Copper Bell tonight, but Ella comes in. And she comes up and sees you, this goblin, and she's very curious, and she goes, "And who might you be?"
Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm Grix.
Grix.
You care to play a game?
What game would you like? I have never seen you around here. You must be one of those new people in town.
Yeah, I'm an adventurer here for to help with the mine, because farming apparently isn't big business around here.
It sure is. This place would collapse within weeks without us.
Oh, really?
Really.
Well, can I place a wager on something like that if you're so
Fine.
inclined?
I've got some coin burning hole in my pocket.
Well, fantastic. My friend Sunny over here, she knows a great bunch of games. What'd you say it was? Wizards and something?
Wizards and Thieves.
Yeah, Wizards and Thieves. You want to play a little game of Wizards and Thieves? Me, my friend Sunny over here, you and your entourage here. We could play a little game.
Playing Wizards and Thieves probably since before you were born.
I don't know. I don't know how old I am.
Fine, we'll play.
Fantastic.
And this is where you're supposed to be like tricking her.
Am I tricking
No,
you?
it's honestly, it's like it would probably take a little bit of time to play.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily interested in playing the game, but you said
it's
you
more of a
defeated-
chance game where you're like declaring whether you're a wizard
Gotcha.
or a thief, and then rolling and adding money to the pot or taking money away.
Might be something we would do in maybe a different type of game, but yeah. So CJ, what was the outcome of your carousing? You defeated a noble in a game or a?
Yeah, I am a debt is owed by the noble. I defeat the noble in a highly wagered drinking contest. Actually,
a
It says
drinking contest. She'll go, "I'm not playing Wizards and Thieves with you. I'd destroy you in a moment. How about we drink?"
Well, fantastic. You know what? I'll take. You're on.
But it's not against me. It's against my daughter, Elephanta.
Oh, wow.
Elephanta, get over
It seems
here.
a little unfair. She's the only I don't know how old is she? She's like
and
12.
she like
just stomps.
and she
It's-
stomps over and she's like,
It's a Jurassic
"How
Park
dare you!"
sort of like coming. And it's like the
The beard
they're full up and they keep like
ripples.
She just
Cornelius takes off his glasses with shaky hands. My
Corne-
God, they
no,
did
Cor-
it.
no Cornelius.
Son of a bitch did it.
No, Cornelius looks over and his jaw drops, and Lady in Red starts playing. He's just like, oh my God. Cornelius, I imagine, is like 16, 17 too, so he's enthralled by her beauty.
Cool. Yeah,
So-
well, let's have a. I mean, it seems a little unfair, but I guess we'll go.
Okay,
Me
so
and her will.
so you'll drink, and it almost like she has a trunk, just like slurps down these drinks, these pints coming forward, and everyone's gathered around. The whole tavern is now engaged in this bet, and CJ, give me a D20 roll real quick. What's your constitution here?
Constitution is +1. It's a 13.
Give me a D20 roll. Call it out. I don't have
my
roll 20 up.
constitution or no?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a 16.
Okay. So, I mean, it's neck and neck. I mean, you've gone through pint after pint after pint, and she didn't seem to slow down. But then all of a sudden, that last one really kicked in, and she feels a little like woozy here. But you're able to hold your own, and she'll look to her mom, who's like, "You finished that pint," and she'll do her very best. She knocks her head back. And then continues and just falls to the ground as she can't handle that last pint. And that roll was to see if you would, at the end of this, if you could keep yourself, or you would have to vomit if you had the stomach for it all. But you do. So you stand firm. The crowd cheers, and she's like, "All right, what do I owe you now? Come on, what's your debt? What's the debt
You'll
I
owe me
owe?"
a favor, and to be determined at a later date. How's that?
Fine. You've embarrassed the McDougalls for the last time, Elefanta. Back to the farm.
Dang. I feel
was-
bad for Elefanta.
She gets dragged away by Ernest.
Stayed after one loss.
Yeah. She storms out the door. She's like, third time this week. Unbelievable. 27th time this week, right, Nate? Remember that?
Yeah.
Might have to tell a story at some point, but... All right, so you win, CJ.
Fantastic. Well, now I have a favor with
you have
the
a favor.
McDougalls.
All right, so
McDougalls owe us a favor. So
the shop's closing up. John Wright, it's the end of the night, closes the doors. You head up onto your room. You sleep peacefully. And you wake up in the morning refreshed. You can leave out any time. What time do you want to leave?
bright and
I
early.
like to get a jump on the day.
All right.
Sunrise.
So you head out onto the road, heading towards the Grove. And as you get up and get out of the tavern area, you see John Wright. He's standing probably outside. He's maybe like washing out some buckets or something like that. And he'll look up to you as he's kind of lifting a pail of water, and he'll go, this morning air. And he keeps coughing, his little coughing fit. And he goes, you stay safe out there. Man.
Uh-oh.
He looks fatigued. He's got real heavy bags under his eyes. He looks sweaty.
You should go see the doctor. You don't look so good.
No,
You been hanging out with Deadgum?
Deadgum. Did you end up going there?
Going where? We didn't go anywhere. We were here.
You talked about going to the chapel the other day. Did you go?
No, why would we have gone there? That's silly.
Did a man named Cunningham stop by the Copper Bell, John?
No, Cunningham. He's from the Grove. He hasn't been back in Perseverance since he dropped that gum off.
Yeah, no, I just meant when he...
Oh, back then? Yeah, he stopped by the Bell. Yeah, we chatted about the poor boy.
Gotcha.
Look, yeah, you just I just want to make sure you take care of yourself now, okay? It seems like you probably should go see the doctor. Let him know your symptoms. Let him know how you're feeling.
Yeah, he'll take out a handkerchief and like wipe the sweat off his brow, and he'll be like, "No time. We got lots of adventurers here. I got to make sure the bell's ready to go."
No, you've got to find.
I'll be
time.
fine. I've had a chill before.
I'm sure you have.
My
It's just that
theory.
after what happened to the other two, what's their names? After what happened to Davis and Stevens, they got the chill too, and they.
All right. Listen, I'll stop by Redmond before I open the shop today. It's too early for him anyway. He doesn't wake up till. What time is it? He looks around for another hour at least.
Well, you should probably stay away from other people. 6 feet. Keep 6 feet apart.
Wash your hands.
Yes.
Wash your hands. Don't touch your face.
See the doctor.
He's
see
like-
if you can get rapidly tested for whatever.
See if you could find like a mask or something to wear.
He's like, "What do I need to worry about washing my hands for?"
Just put a handkerchief on.
All right.
Block that cough.
He'll hack his way back into the bell as he wishes you a speedy trip.
Great.
And you,
Yep.
you ready to head south?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I whisper to I whisper to Zer, but loud enough for Cornelius to hear.
I don't think he's gonna make it.
Cornelius is like,
Arlena will have his soul.
ooh.
I'll send him there if we need to.
So everyone, you head south on the road through the forest. You're headed to locate the grove, the circle of the grove, the druids that found Thedgum. And as you leave Perseverance behind, you look back and you can only see the bright bits of the sun trying to peek over that Temple of Letherium as you continue to head further into the forest. And that's where we're going to end session 2 of Tomb of Horrors.
Nice.
Oh, the horror.
We're on our way.
We come back in one more week, right? We're good. We're all through July. I think we're good. We're here on the Wednesday schedule. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like I said before at the beginning, if you could do me a favor and just like the video, subscribe to the channel, do all the YouTube stuff. There's links down below to all the things we discussed. Like I said, links to all the player stuff. We also have the characters. I'm not sure I mentioned that at the beginning, though, but I put all their character sheets in a drive so you could check out how they made their characters, what exactly is a Knight of Typherius. You could check it all out. And then finally, if you want to tune in tomorrow, I'll be hosting some Shadowdark, a more traditional dungeon crawl, a one-shot on Wally DM's channel. I think I will post it on my community tab, and maybe I'll put it down in the comment below. But check that out, because some other YouTubers are going to be playing through now I don't have it in front of me, but it is a great one-shot with an awesome name, great adjectives and nouns in the name. So I had a cool one, and I thought I had it up here, but it's not. I apologize. But it's you want to see some traditional Shadowdark tomorrow, tune into Wally DM's channel. Anything else from you all?
Nope.
No? We're doing good?
It was a blast, Bob.
Fun session.
This is so
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right. We'll see if we can uncover more of this mystery next week. We'll see you on the tabletop, everybody.
All right.
Have a great night. Bye.